a brooch of landing, and a flight cloak, which is basically
Is it
a
going to
magical
work
jetpack.
now? I don't know. It says it's live.
We'll keep trying.
Hey, as I take my awkwardly shaped boots off. Want them? Imagine what boots look like for Harengon.
No.
They look like thigh-high boots.
But bent.
No, they look like normal thigh-high boots.
Oh.
You just walked with the heels off the ground because your feet are shaped that way.
Yeah.
Right. And,
So
they're
the
probably
wear
covered
pattern,
in mud.
the wear pattern on them is a little odd, but that's it.
It says it's recording now. It's showing here that it's recording now. So hopefully it's recording now.
So,
We'll see.
We'll see. It's only failed 3 times now.
well, when you don't want my mud-covered, weirdly dusty boots. Hey, grass!
Yes.
I don't need these anymore. Want them?
I don't know if I need them. I don't know if I actually need them.
Magic
You could
speed
put
boots.
them on any of your kobolds, on
That's fair.
Sithis.
Oh, you know who's gonna be really mad if I give these away?
You could put them on
ES will be really pissed.
Eus or Flopsy.
ES will be really pissed if I give these away.
You just hold on to those.
Yeah, I think I'll go put them on ES. I'll give them to ES. I forgot I had followers because I sent them away to go do something important.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, the important thing was not piss off Ferrix.
Well, Sir ES, she's got no problem with Sir ES. I think she has less of a problem with him now that he's gotten Flopsy out of the way. Here, horny bunny, we're going elsewhere before you get killed by the fairy.
Yeah. Fairies are dangerous.
Inherently.
Yeah.
Especially to, horny rabbits.
Anyways.
What are y'all doing during the 10 days of downtime?
I'm teaching him to fly.
Yeah.
So start making rolls. Devin,
What
if
kind
you
of
wanna
rolls are
roll
though?
for Dex
Pretty good.
and proficiency.
Are the magic items still in the DMG, or did they move to the PHP?
They're still in the DMG. There might be some in the PHP, but not very many. And they're going to be
Somewhat.
like +1s. Yeah. Most of them are in DMG.
I don't have the DMG.
He has a DMG.
What do we need?
I was gonna see if I can go shopping again because
What do you want to find?
it was more of a browse thing. How about the happy flying stones, happy flying head rocks?
It's on the chapter.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm rolling, you said Dex with proficiency?
Yes.
And what am I rolling?
You're doing the roll down. She's rolling to see if she gives you an advantage
Okay.
by teaching you.
Well,
Dirty 20.
One advantage.
okay. I didn't succeed this time. I don't know what stat I'm going off of, though.
It's Dex plus proficiency.
He gets proficiency
So-
even though he's not proficient in flying yet.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
proficient
yeah,
in
well,
flying.
Dex.
So, yeah, I didn't get it this time.
Okay.
Okay. So, well, you have advantage, so you roll
That
for it.
was at advantage.
Nat 20.
You have a success on every die.
Oh, okay. Well, that would have been a success
So-
this time. So,
We'll go down 2 dice to D10s.
Do we get a
Nice.
nat 20 on our nat 20 thing?
Yes, you do.
I don't even remember which die I was
Why in the
rolling.
deck of
That
many
one
things
you're
like
holding.
that?
This one?
It's a 12.
Okay, so 21.
Advantage.
okay, so, well, that succeeds. Because my dexterity is 7 and I rolled a 7.
So you're down to
D8.
So, D8. Well, at this point, I can't fail.
So you succeeded.
Yeah,
Cool.
because my modifier is +7. I can't
So-
fail.
It's what, 7 dice? So you have 3
6
days.
dice.
6 dice. So you
Yeah.
have 4 days
Of flying proficiency training.
of. You've got just practice.
Yes.
Because you are no longer poor. You are
It's-
fair.
Wait, no, I'm trying. I remembered what the levels were. It's clumsy, poor, fair, good, and then.
Yeah, you started at poor.
Okay, so I skipped clumsy entirely.
Yeah.
Went to poor, so now I'm at fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can keep going because we have
So
what
you
6
could
more
do.
days.
You could do. You've got 4 more days.
Yeah.
You could do 4 days of working on it.
Starting back from the top die again?
Mhm.
Okay.
Back at 20.
Okay, so you're at fair now, right?
Yes. Which I don't know how that modifies my flying speed.
It doesn't modify your speed. It modifies your turns.
Right, so I don't have to do a.
You still have to.
90.
You still have to do extra movement for your 90.
Right, it's like 5 feet instead of 10 feet to do it.
It was before. It was you had to 45, fly forward 10 feet, 45.
Yeah.
Now it's 45, 45. Go.
Okay, so I don't have to take up a space to do it now. It's just I can 45 with a 5-foot turn
Mhm.
in this case.
And then when you
Okay.
get to good,
I succeeded.
Cool.
I rolled a 7.
Uh,
Okay, so now I'm down to
22.
Advantage.
Okay.
Did you do your D12s?
No, that was my D20. I'm
Yeah.
on the D12 now.
Oh, okay.
And I got the same thing. I didn't succeed this time.
Okay.
22 again.
Okay. I succeeded this time.
Okay. Last day.
So,
23.
okay. Yes.
Alright.
So I'm down to D8 this time.
You marked it down.
It is
That way we don't forget.
the day that you were told you could see him. He wanted to see you fairly early in the day.
That's fine.
Not an issue.
So, as y'all walk up to the property gate,
Yep.
that's what I'm going to call it.
Did you look at any of the enchantments, Joe? The
Yeah.
for your weapon? Huh?
Oh, for the weapon? No.
Mhm.
I keep thinking of my weapon as like not something that can be enchanted, just it keeps getting bigger. So if it can be enchanted, that'd be awesome. But
Well, because you got Blade Edition with your Warlock invocations.
I did.
Yeah.
So it's not you're not enchanting the weapon. You're enchanting a dagger to.
And feeding it.
Yep.
To your
because the
weapon.
dagger is the cheapest option for us to enchant.
Yeah. And then it just Blade
Absorbs.
Edition.
Actually,
You-
it isn't.
Technically,
Sling
the
bullet.
cheapest thing would be a quarter
A
staff.
quarter
because
staff
it's
would be the
free,
cheapest.
and you're just paying the enchantment cost.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we can start doing that. Anyway, it's the Blade Edition. You keep only the highest. The modifier, the +3.
+3, yeah,
Yeah,
the
we keep the
attack
highest
bonus.
of that, but you get all of the magical enchantments for whatever. That's why my attack.
Yep.
Hold on,
if
where's
if
my
it's
page?
a specific type of damage, it overwrites with the highest. But if it's a new thing,
Jesus.
Yeah, that's how I get so much damage on my pistol now.
Yep.
Is
I
because
have,
I went
like,
on a spree.
Two
That's,
things that my thing does. It's just I have so many feats and
but this cost me 70,000 gold.
yeah.
So
It's
it's
expensive.
expensive, but it's worth it.
I'll fucking totally do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the only ones I have printed right now are the ones that I went with, but obviously I can print off any of the other ones.
I can
So
look at them too. They're on the thing, right?
yeah, I just mean for like cards. I only have cards for the ones that I wanted,
That's fine.
and a duplicate of each.
I have a small shopping list.
I'm assuming y'all are walking up to the gate,
Yes.
or are
Yes.
you hiring a coach?
I can fly. I don't care. Also, I have.
I think we're all slightly faster than trying to take a coach through the city just by
Slightly?
walking.
Did you know how much prestige you wanted to arrive with?
I don't care.
Money-
well, I guess
money
it's on him.
boots.
I walk around with the fucking gall of I own this bitch even though I don't own this bitch.
Alright, so y'all stroll up to the gate.
Muddy boots. They had to take a small army to hold me down and make me bathe. And
No, all I do is druidcraft.
Prestidigitation.
that's the. I make a
You're
mistake.
clean.
You're clean. You're fluffy. You smell like.
We don't even have to hold you
flowers.
down.
It's because you couldn't.
It's instantaneous anyways, so
Right.
you can't stop it.
Your fur is fluffy. You smell nice.
But
you have
still,
flowers in
muddy
it.
boots, big old hammer doing this. That's what's walking to the gate from a bunny.
As you start walking that way, Ferret snaps her fingers, and you are suddenly clean and smelling of lilac.
And you're a presentable throne again. I'll sit in my
No,
throne.
I'm clean enough to be presentable.
You're also clean enough to be my throne again.
But as opposed to presentable from behaviorally.
That's different. Completely
We can't do
different.
anything about your behavior.
You're also clean.
Of course I'm clean.
Like, the dust
I'm
from
always
walking
clean.
through town
I'm
is
always clean.
washed away when Ferric snaps, because Ferric just cleaned all of you.
Yeah. I can also prestidigitation to
I
do
know
the
you
exact same
can.
thing.
Yeah, but I did it. So fuck off.
Okay.
Use her cantrip slot.
I do my cantrip of prestidigitation to make myself smell faintly of brimstone.
So you smell like burnt lavender
Yes.
and
An acceptable smell for dragons.
But not bronze dragons.
You're right. Because
Red
so
dragons.
I smell very faintly of lavender and burning ozone.
Okay.
Because lightning.
You get to the gate, the guards are there.
It's a
Guards,
weird smell.
You know, halt.
Yeah.
Do you have an appointment?
I don't
far
know.
as we're
Do
aware.
we?
Yes. We made an appointment over a week ago.
So why are we just getting here today?
We're here to see the Viscount.
Yes. I am Grax with the Velk Droush. This is the rest of the crew.
Takes out a board with a piece of paper on
Only
it.
one person has to announce themselves.
Ah, yes.
I'm Kenzie.
10 o'clock. You see a young human kid come running up. Maybe 10, 12 years old. You're not real sure. Humans are kind of all...
They all kind of look
Hard to
alike,
tell
but this
apart.
one's my height.
Yeah. It's roughly all our height.
Right?
Except me right now.
Except you right now.
I'm tiny.
So, this way. And he
'Kay.
turns and...
As we're walking, Mackenzie, please keep your mouth shut this entire time unless you are asked a question, in which case you can answer. And if you behave this entire time, I will buy you so many carrot tops you won't know what to do with them.
Oh, I'll know what to do.
No, I'm going to buy you so many that you won't know how to finish them all off.
Let the adults do the
I'm an adult!
negotiating.
You hear a snicker from a guard on the front doors.
My eyes at the guard and I'm frowning.
You're looking, but you're not sure which one of the 4.
It doesn't matter, I can take them all!
Before we actually entered anything and talked to the guard, I will make myself look like a dragonborn.
Well, I assumed you did that because
Yes,
of our previous conversation.
I will be doing that basically every morning before even exiting my room.
Yeah, like, the two of them know what you look like
Yes.
now.
Yes.
So where have we been practicing your flight then?
Just around. Wouldn't really matter
You
where.
could literally lift off from
They probably have like
a
a
main street.
yeah. They probably have a rough
Right, but if
training
you're
ground
trying
somewhere
to
at
not
the
show
guild.
everyone that you are half dragon instead of dragonborn,
A dragonborn can have wings.
Yeah.
It's just not as
enough
common.
enough draconic sorcery, you can have wings.
well, yeah.
But your natural shape is what you're going to want to learn to fly in. I think that's where you're going, right?
Well, that and
This is an image, not an actual change.
Yep.
Got it.
It's more of an illusion.
Got it.
okay. Well, there's still the fact of if you're trying to keep it a low profile thing, learning to fly.
The field over there.
The city.
Yeah.
Yeah, the field over there.
It's
I could also just, once a day, plane shift. Okay, here we go. Big empty space that is
Demiplane.
mine and mine alone. Yeah, demiplane.
Can't you make your demiplane bigger?
Yes. No, it is a specific size.
Oh.
Yeah.
it's a specific size based on your ability.
Oh, I'm thinking Demesne.
Yeah.
It is a 3.5, so if you keep making it bigger.
Yeah, no, demiplane is a specific size. It will never change that size, but you can technically attach it to another plane. So, yeah, it's just
But yeah,
each day, demiplane. I now have this big open space that I'm not doing anything with yet.
Okay.
that you're practicing it.
That we're practicing in.
Okay.
Anyway, this young kid, one of the guards opens the door. The kid leads you through into the atrium, then makes a hard right, walks up to a door that has a guard on either side. One of the guards opens the door and announces, based on a list, 10 o'clock, Grax, because DM is brain farting on your full titles.
We don't really have titles.
My title is Kenzie.
Yeah.
Your full name is what
Yes.
you have been
Yeah.
giving.
Mackenzie.
Durgrax
Tracker
something
of the
or
Northern...
Dirtlex
Plains.
Telker of the
Which I don't
Lake
think
Drow.
they know.
So
No.
that all gets said. You see a somewhat slender, blonde-haired, like pale blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite platinum, but getting close. With brown eyes, very pale skin, just slight wisp of a young man. Though he is like 6'2", so beanpole. Very well dressed. Velvets and brocade, lace, throat and wrists.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of jewelry.
Yeah. Definitely trying to show off because he's rich.
The way he wears it, it's more... It's less showing off and more
Showing up.
trying to convince and compensate because he doesn't have much presence. Like, he's thin, but he's bland.
Mackenzie. So he's killed lots of metal things?
No.
What?
She's draped in her various trophies from various
Yes.
kills. So she's assuming that because he's draped in metal, he's killed lots of metal things.
No.
Gold gemstones. Very little platinum on it, though. And a steel circlet
Mhm.
on his head. With a sword icon.
Okay. Would I know what that is? Would any of us know what that is necessarily? No.
No.
Okay.
What kind of role would it be to find out? Or to know if we know?
History?
Nope. I don't know shit.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 10?
1 for a total of 5.
If you had to make a guess, it's probably the
That's the
ruling
only stat that
household's
hasn't gone up this entire time. Is
Signet?
intelligence.
signet icon
Gotcha.
to show that he is the
Okay.
it would be your best guess
Every other
because it
thing's gone
makes the least sense out of everything else on him. Everything else is
Showy,
luxurious, flashy, and then there's this straight up just steel circular. So more than likely his ancestor was a warrior of some type, and now there's this fop that has authority.
Yeah.
A disgrace on his ancestors.
Very much so in your mind.
What would I have to roll to know anything about this guy other than he's a noble who owns this place? Insight?
Insight and history to, like...
So,
Unless you've talked to people in town, in which case it would be an investigation with a
Probably
D4
not.
base.
Dirty 20. Insight.
Insight, very vain, very
28.
egotistical.
33?
Very vain, very egotistical, very fragile masculine ego. You're gonna have to play to this guy in order to get what you want.
Oh, playing people to get what I want?
Well,
Because
we
if
have the
you-
charisma for it.
If you don't, one, you won't get the island.
Yeah.
Or two, he will jack the price as far as he can.
We want to do the opposite.
While we're walking through his place, I want to just look around before we get to him.
It's luxurious.
Very luxurious, or just like expectable luxurious.
Expectable with touches of extra that look newer.
Okay.
So he's a pompous jackass.
It looks like whoever originally built this mansion built it with the mentality of a warrior
Mhm.
So fortified.
that was well-to-do. It looks like whoever decorated this place
Was not a warrior, and just has a lot of money.
was stupid wealthy and
Barfed fashion.
Yes.
Or what they
Has-
consider fashion.
has very little taste, and it's more about the price of the objects.
Oh, God, I hate that.
So the matching baldric or matching banner for 100 gold versus the clashing banner for 200 gold. We'll go with the clashing one because it's more expensive.
I'm flaunting my money, not
I am.
my actual
She is
tastes.
looking around at this grand hall. I'm assuming that's kind of what rock foyer grand hall.
Actually, when you came into the atrium, the entryway, it was fairly large space. Like, it was the double doors, small little, like 10-foot wide.
Okay.
You would have noticed. You two would need to roll
We're rolling
Well,
a
what?
perception.
perception.
In the 20s. 26.
You would notice.
11,
No.
which is less than my passive.
So you two would notice that 10-foot by 10-foot space has a portcullis built into the ceiling that can be dropped at a moment's notice if someone were to invade. It's still very nice, well-dressed stone with wood accents
But
that
the
are
defensive.
purely superficial, but a very heavy portcullis that you had to step over the holes that were probably under the rug.
It would make more sense that
And
Ferris
then-
doesn't notice that.
Yeah.
Because she's
A
not
big
walking anywhere.
sweeping double staircase going up to a second floor.
She's just doing this, looking around.
3-story ceiling. Wings off to either side. You turned right, entered through a door, nice heavy mahogany door. Very simply done. With just a lot of pedestals and statuary and
Busts and
busts and vases and
crap.
wall
Yeah.
hangings.
This was built by a warrior who
And then
treated it like a
decorated.
real castle.
Yes.
And then
Decorated
decorated
by
by
a
a
fop.
fop.
Yeah.
That poor warrior.
It was built by a Mackenzie and then taken over by a Flopsy.
Yes. That is going to be her immediate thought. It was built by Eos, taken over by Flopsy.
Pretty much.
Because you're assuming that Mackenzie would have a fort.
Yeah.
She just says to you, probably louder than she should, he must have done really well for his tribe. Like, as he walks in.
And y'all had gone through that door into what is very obviously like a study.
Mm-hmm.
It's very richly appointed, but the windows on it are quite narrow to the outside.
Seems counterintuitive.
Defensive.
Well, I guess if it was made by a warrior, never mind.
Arrow slits.
It is arrow slits. It is very richly appointed in heavy, like beams and pillars holding up the room. But the walls are finely dressed stone with bookshelves on both sides, stand lamps lighting the room, a fair-sized fireplace with a small fire in it because it is still summer. But it's a moderate temperature in the room. A very large, about the size of this table, desk down by the arrow slits with this fop of a man sitting behind it. And the room is probably 30 feet long by like 20 feet wide.
Looks at Fop. Looks at Grax. Looks at Fop. Looks at Grax.
Yeah.
Wanders to books and stares at the spines as if I know what I'm talking about or know what I'm reading. Because I can't talk, so I've got something to attract my attention.
Mm-hmm.
As she walks over, I'm gonna
Lift off.
right next to Grax.
Got my hammer in my hand.
Okay. So you're standing by the door reading.
Reading. I'm just walking along, mumbling, pretty picture. Occasionally pulling out, look for pictures in the book.
I'm going to slightly approach the desk.
How far away do you stop?
Probably. How big's the room?
30 feet long by
30
20
feet.
feet wide.
Okay, so I'll probably stop.
And the desk is 10-ish feet from the wall.
Okay, so I'll probably stop about 5 feet away from the desk,
Okay.
which gives a respectable space
I'll stay
at this
with you.
point.
There's actually a set of
Chairs.
stools off to the side,
Yes.
but they are not in front of the desk.
So I will give a very small bow.
Isn't even looking at you.
Yes,
Oh, I won't bow.
that's fine.
He is writing on some paperwork on the desk.
So I will give a very small bow. Viscount Newmanberg, thank you for seeing us so early, in fact. We're coming here today to approach you with a proposition that will make you more money than you would know what to spend with. And to show that in good faith, I will approach his desk and set down a bag of platinum. 250 platinum to start this proposition.
You have my attention.
May we sit?
What's the proposition?
We would like to buy the island of Nike from you. Not the town, the entire island.
You understand how expensive that would be.
Yes,
That won't
we
be
do in fact understand that. We use the town as a main base of operations for most of our adventures, and, well, I'm sure you've heard of the Velkdrausch and how the crew there spends much money there.
Persuasion. Arguing.
Yes.
I already have advantage. And I rolled the same thing either way. That's going to be a total of 38.
Insight. Insight.
I'm gonna waddle over at some
You
point.
can make an insight if you're listening. If you're not, you don't.
Well, at this point, when he says buy island,
I'm going to use my luck.
super expensive. I still have a book in my hand. But I'm,
There we go.
As I'm like, I found a picture in one of the books and I'm staring at. I waddle over and jump up on a stool. My insight is 2 plus stuff. 11 total.
Okay.
33.
24.
I apparently wasn't listening hard enough.
You two catch a very, very brief tick of his left eyelid. Like, if this was poker, he kept a very still face and was trying to give nothing away, and you caught the smallest fucking tell.
Where's my book?
Which book?
My brown book.
That one?
That one.
It's
Hold
sitting
on.
on the table?
I need to keep going, but I need to look
Yeah.
at something real quick.
He is very intrigued about this and is trying to decide how much he wants to charge. Or how much he wants to try and upcharge.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to go down.
Now, my proposition to you is that we will buy the island, and you will still get a small sum of any of the funds that come through, on the account that you assist us with the day-to-day operations, as we aren't there all the time. And of
So
course,
I keep
you would
my
s-
people in place
you still
and
keep
I get
people.
funds.
You get funds. You get a passive income from the island simply for doing the paperwork for us.
But I'm no longer in.
You are no
Owner
longer
of
in
it.
charge. You get to keep every single cent that you would normally put into the island.
Joe's trying to keep a straight face.
Meanwhile, we would continue to use it as a main base of
900,000.
operations. How much?
900,000.
Would I think that's a fair price?
Absolutely not.
He's gorging the shit out
Oh
of
yeah,
you.
he is.
And he's rolling persuasion against you.
Okay, so what am I rolling against that?
You're
Insight?
technically it would be insight, yeah, to tell how much he's trying to gouge you.
Okay, so that is
25.
34. That is near my max.
He's attempting to gouge you by just under double what the island's worth.
How long have we been talking?
How long have we been talking? Real life.
5 minutes?
Oh, good. Let's
Minutes.
see here.
Which feat is that?
Devilish Diplomat.
Oh, damn it! That's one of the ones I was trying to get.
Make a wisdom save.
Trying really hard not to talk as Mackenzie.
Oh, it's okay. If this doesn't work, I'm going to double down on myself.
18.
You fail. If the creature fails, they become charmed by you for an hour. The creature does not know they were charmed by you on a failure or success.
Okay.
On top of that, make a charisma save. As I lean in with a bit of an intimidating presence.
Wouldn't that count?
20.
A 20
Total,
total?
or
Total.
Needed a 23 to save against my charisma.
So what happens?
Oh, I'm using Draconic Presence
To make him fear?
to make him terrified of me while he's charmed. Now, Viscount, we both know that that's a little too much for this island.
He needs to make one for me too. Fey presence.
Motherfucker. What kind of save is it?
I don't know if it matters.
I'm not sure it matters, but
I think it's wisdom.
Does he have a lot of wisdom?
it's a 13.
It's not gonna make it. It's
Yeah.
charisma plus whatever. I think.
Yeah.
It's so Fey presence from the Archfey thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're charming and terrifying the shit out of this guy as I just lean in. Viscount, we both know that you're trying to sell this island for much more than it's actually worth. And I came in here with a show of good faith.
500. Bottom line. Best I can do.
No, Viscount. And I will. I don't know if that's doable either. You see, we put a lot of money into this island, and you would still be retaining your job there. You get money out of this consistently, and you don't even have to put a cent back into it. We will do all of that for you.
Yes.
So how about 450?
But I have to get what I put into it back in order to break even.
But see, as soon as we do this, you will get significantly more in the long run.
Persuasion.
And would that be at advantage because he's charmed and feared?
Yeah. And I'm not sure.
Carrot
Nat
Top.
20!
Carrot Tops, what she really wants to fucking say.
For a total of 35.
He pulls out a drawer, and you hear a key and a clunk, and he pulls out a heavy vellum scroll, unties it, rolls it out. Starts signing on a line, puts a date, turns the scroll around, points at a pen on your side of the desk. 450,000.
Reaches for the
Sign there.
Okay.
Coins first.
I push that bag of 250 platinum, pull out the chest, set it down, open it up. It makes no sound this entire time. So I'm just digging around. Okay, here's a small sack. Here's a small sack.
Varix will be counting it as he's pulling it out.
Are you like gonna throw small stacks of 10 coins for 450,000 on this poor man's desk?
No, this is like smaller bags of platinum.
Oh,
Pieces.
okay. Like I thought it was like gonna be like
They're
the pay and
bags-
pennies bullshit.
They're bags of 50 platinum apiece.
Yeah.
So 500.
So 45 bags.
Yeah, 45 bags.
No.
No,
90 bags.
90 bags.
90.
Bag.
Yeah, 90 bags of
So
platinum
boom,
pieces.
boom, boom, boom.
Yep. And I shove all those to him. Every single one of these is in platinum.
You see him reach down on the other side, and you hear a grinding, followed by a clunk that you feel in your feet. Ooh, you don't,
Because you're flying.
No,
You
you're
just do it.
standing.
I'm standing.
Yeah, you are
Like,
standing.
you feel it. So you all feel it. And you see him open this huge door
His treasury.
and just start dropping bags. Cyanide.
Hippity hoppity
Yep.
and stares down the hole.
As soon as you go to hippity hoppity, you bump into an invisible wall.
Mackenzie, that's
Poke
not
with
polite.
hammer.
Mackenzie, knock it off.
Sign your name there, as best you can.
And Ferrex will sign.
That's the best you're going to get out of her. I'm sorry. As I'm signing my name.
Well, this is like a spit handshake kind of culture, right? So
I sign Mackenzie's name.
He steady drops bags, rolls the scroll up, drips wax on it. He's using silver-colored wax. Everything else in this house has been like,
Gold-plated. Or gold coloration.
all the tabards and stuff like that are all done in like a deep maroon and blue.
Okay.
Why the hell this guy is using a silver wax makes no sense.
that's pretty.
Insight?
Oops, his ego. He wants to be royalty, but he's not. So he's using the one step off from royalty, so he can't get called out by the king.
Because he can't use
Gotcha.
gold, but he can use
He
silver.
But he should be using either maroon or blue wax, because those are his house colors. Seals the scroll, slides it across the desk to you.
Take it, put it in the chest.
Thank you, Viscount. You will
Drops the
retain your
last
job.
bags, and then you see him. You hear that grinding and another clunk that vibrates through your feet.
Looks at bottom of foot, puts foot back down.
It kind of tickles.
I would imagine so, yes. As sensitive as a bunny foot is.
Have a nice day.
You as well.
It
and
was
I will
good
give
doing business
my
with
small
you.
bow and walk out.
Oh, I'm not bowing. Again. But he's charmed by me, so.
Yes, he's still charmed.
For the next, 45 minutes?
Something like that.
I think until I walk away.
So you've walked away and you've walked away. As you go to turn, he slides a scrap of paper across the desk towards you.
I'll pick it up.
Does it have 10
It
pages
is
on it?
Call me.
time. And
Here.
a day. Well, today, technically. But it's much later in the evening.
It's a call me card.
Yeah.
This is a booty call.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You should sick Flopsy on him.
Flopsy's not here right now. Can we
No.
take a message?
But somebody's got a sending spell in this city.
Yeah, her.
Flopsy will duel her honor.
Anyway,
And
you
her-
slide your thing, you took it.
We'll see. She has no intention of coming back.
I
but
know
No.
she does.
She doesn't particularly care for the vanity displayed.
She deals with it enough
We're the
on a daily
humble horny
basis.
bunny. Where'd she go?
Anyway, so you get outside of the gate.
We own an island.
We own an island.
Yay for my bunnies! My people! Like, he probably hears that through the fucking door.
Probably. Mackenzie's not quiet.
Mackenzie, roll me a survival.
Amazingly low for a barbarian. But,
Not terrible.
not terrible. 21.
You know, this time of year, roughly where your tribe should be on their travels.
Okay.
So you could potentially head straight from here to them, if you so wanted.
Oh, that was the other thing I was going to check if I had that spell.
Grass?
Yes.
Can I pick where we go next? Won't take very far, I swear.
If it's not far, then yes.
Okay. You
I was gonna
notice a canary.
To be fair, I don't know how far is, so...
What kind of roll is that? To know what this canary is? Player knows.
Arcana, maybe?
Great.
Religion?
Okay, religion's better. So I will take religion over Arcana, which is going to be a 15 rather than a 9.
If there were more of them, maybe, but you're not sure. But there is potential.
Okay.
As you wander through the city back to the ship, this canary becomes obvious to the other two of you.
Because it's following us.
Because it's...
Following...
Goes and lands on this lamppost. Goes and lands on that
Yeah,
lamppost.
it's keeping just ahead of y'all.
Can I make the whatever check?
Arcana or religion.
It's like the little black ball in front of my fingers. I'm about to Eldritch Blast this thing.
Definitely
Don't.
Arcana though.
Second.
But it's following us. I think the bird is following us.
That's what I was going to switch.
Yeah, when it gets obvious enough that a 16 can see it and be aware of it,
I mean...
you have a 19 passive, my guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
I'm going to speak to the canary at this point. Because it's very obviously keeping watch at us.
Dirty 20.
And I'm sure it's, close enough to be able to hear
Potentially.
what we're saying.
Very potentially.
So I'm going to speak to it in Draconic. If he's watching, just tell him to meet me at my ship.
Twitter, 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 Twitter. Literally just chirps.
Yeah. It speaks bird right now. I don't speak bird.
Would that be a comfortable
right.
language kind of thing?
No, that'd
or
be
is it
speak with
It'd be
animals?
speak with animals.
But the thing is a fae, I might. With a fae thing, I might.
I don't have speak with animals.
I don't either. But if it understands Draconic and it is what we think it is, it will understand what I just said and be able
I'm
to send
just
it back
waiting to
his
see
master.
if Joe rolls to hit.
I already told him don't.
And that doesn't mean Mackenzie doesn't do
I
it.
know.
But
No,
she hasn't given him a reason not to.
I, as Grax, told Mackenzie, don't. As I saw the little black beam start to form on the finger, I'm like, no.
She intentionally aims at the thing it's standing on. Because she intends to make it dance.
Roll to hit.
Dex-based, right?
Yes.
Or it's a spell
It's a
attack.
spell attack.
It's a spell attack roll.
So
It'd
it's
be a charisma based. In this
charisma plus... charisma bonus plus dex?
case. No, it's
Oh,
charisma
plus-
plus your proficiency.
Proficiency.
30.
30 to hit the
Okay.
lamppost, not
You
the
hit
bird.
the lamppost with your attack,
Right.
breaking it, and the bird flitters a little bit further down the street. The lamppost crashes to the ground, shattering, causing the woman who's working the stall that was right next to it to scream in fear. Guards come running.
I'll just... Actually... just, lift up 2 palms of coins. Because that's worked for everything else.
Hold on.
Clunk
Would this
as
be a-
shackles lock onto your wrists.
Can I do a mending? And would that fix it?
It will fix the way it looks.
It will not actually fix it because mending only repairs small things. It doesn't repair complete breakage.
You would need make whole in this
Yeah.
case.
I look at the shackles and chuckle, but I don't resist them.
That's good.
She knows she's done wrong, but she had no idea how powerful that was. Because I've never used Eldritch Blast.
Ferrex, can I convince you to take care of the paperwork for this?
I guess so.
The guards are looking at you two as well because you're standing next to the bunny.
I told her not to. Multiple times. I'm sorry.
She's a little hard-headed. What can we do about this?
It's a fine and some time in jail.
How much for both?
500 gold, because we're going to have to replace that.
Of course.
And we have to sue the person who had glass scattered through their shop, along with burning oil.
Can we go through and fix that real quick? We, us, like, well, me, I guess, because he asked me to take care of it.
And we will need to hold the bunny for about 5 days.
Is there a fine I can pay instead of that?
1,500 gold.
Have you learned your lesson?
Of course she hasn't.
She's holding out gold to you.
What do you think?
I'm probably holding out about 20 gold, but I don't know that.
2,000 gold for all of it, or do we make her stay in the jail for 5 days and hope she learns her lesson?
500 and say I'm in jail for 5 days.
Yeah. She needs the jail time. She needs some time to think about what she's done.
I just shot at the thing that was chasing us.
After we told you not to.
It's
At
never
this
worked
point,
before.
at this point, the guard marches you away. Follow me. They lead you towards
Make sure
the
they
dock
put her in a
district.
very, very strong cell. Hopefully
if there's-
magically enchanted.
I don't know if there's something strong enough for her.
If it's magically enchanted, it might. And I go walking towards the ship. After I hand you the chest.
You get inside. The guard
I
marches
stay-
you into.
As I over my shoulder, I stayed quiet at the castle.
Yes, and you'll get your greens for that. But then you broke public property. Which is bad.
What do the motherfucker tries to take my hammer away?
Oh, one of the guards already took the hammer.
Got it.
But it's still near you.
They march
So
you
hammer's
into
still
a
with
cell, take
Okay.
the cuffs off of you, take everything off of you but your clothes.
Okay.
You see all of it go into a chest that gets locked, except your hammer, which gets hung on the wall above the chest.
You know exactly where it's at.
You can see it from your cell.
Mm-hmm.
He walks back out from where the cell is to the desk by you that he had pointed at when he marched you in here. What's her name?
Mackenzie. Above table real quick. Joe, you don't have a issue with...
Being in jail?
Yeah.
It's funny as fuck.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, I have no problem with
Okay.
this. But if this was my, if this was my hammer, I'm, until such time as her eyes droop and she passes out.
Just staring.
It's the other side of ADHD where you hyper-focus. She's hyper-focusing on that fucking hammer, and
Make
she
sure it
will
doesn't
rip
turn
the
around.
bars open if someone tries to take it. She will growl at them if somebody comes near it, and bunnies can growl.
Yes,
Yep.
they can.
They more like snarfing.
Ship.
The Veldrausch.
Captain.
Grax.
Alright. It's gonna be 5 days, 500 gold.
Technically, you own that lamppost.
Not this one. We bought the island, not this island.
Oh shit! It's
Yeah, we're mainland. We're on the mainland.
Yeah, we're on the mainland.
You'd still let me be in jail, even.
Yes, I'd still let you be in jail.
And then you'd have to deal with Fern's disappointment.
Yep.
Because she would find out. She'd be disappointed.
There is an adventurers guild on the way back to the ship.
We could tell Fern anyway.
Could.
And then Mackenzie has to deal with her disappointment. And that might actually get it through her head.
As far as Mackenzie understands, she was protecting everybody from a bird that was chasing the party.
Yes, a canary.
A bird that was chasing the party.
Such a terrifying bird.
A bird.
Right.
Yes.
Wingspans like this.
It wouldn't be enough to. Yeah.
It's like a CR 100 against borderline godlike combat abilities.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was chasing the party, and we can't have that.
Anyway, I will hand
It's a
over
warning shot.
50 plat.
Load it into a locked steel box that has a slit in the top. It requires him to put one coin in at a time.
She panned it.
Takes him a minute.
See, at least I did it in plat instead of gold because he'd be here for 500 fucking pieces of gold.
Yeah.
He was expecting gold. Or
So
potentially
he's
silver.
probably pretty happy that it's platinum
He's
pieces.
very happy it's platinum pieces. After a couple of minutes, he finishes putting the coins away. He writes you a receipt. The receipt has a date 5 days from now. Be here then.
So-
Pick her up.
This is
With
like
all of her stuff intact.
Obviously, that's why
Okay.
it's locked in the chest back there.
I do want to give you a. Don't touch the hammer. She's very protective over it. It's a family heirloom thingy, I think.
No one's gonna touch that hammer.
I'm just giving it because she will. That cell will not be enough to hold her if someone messes with the hammer. Fair one.
You see him take a scrap of paper, write a note that says, "Do not touch." Violent. He takes a tack, like a small nail, walks over to the wall, puts it in a crevice, and take, wedges it into the crevice,
Next to the hammer.
Right next to the...
right on top of the hammer.
So you see a note that you can't
I
read.
see them coming near the hammer, and
They
Bunny
don't-
growl.
While they don't touch it, you hear them tink. and
Right,
you
I
see a
understand.
scrap
But
of paper.
as they're approaching the vicinity of the hammer,
Mackenzie, chill. It's telling people not to touch it for you. That's what the paper says. He's not touching it. He's touching next to it.
And he walks back to the desk. Have a nice day.
I'll see you in 5 days. Behave. I will be back for you.
I'm bored.
Literally right next door.
Yep.
Is the Adventurers Guild. You had to walk past all of this too.
Yep. Yep. But I'm walking back to the ship, so...
But yeah, you see the Adventurers Guild as you're walking past.
Yep.
And then the ship's probably another 500 meters down the street.
I will
It's
stop
the
into the
docks.
Adventurers Guild for just a minute
Okay.
while they're doing all of this. I'm going to walk up to reception. Is it possible to make a requisition order here?
Depends on what you're after.
Recording crystals.
I think we have a couple of those.
Okay. How much are they?
About 500 gold apiece.
Okay. I don't have the gold with me right now, but I will be coming back for some of those.
How many you want?
Let's call it 5 for now.
I'll see if we have that many. Give me just a minute.
In the time
It's
it
a
takes them to
Home
find
movie
it.
of me in jail.
No.
Oh, thank God.
It's for future purposes.
Uh-oh.
Gets up, walks
You
away.
and your girlfriend?
You have a girlfriend who can stand your ass?
You're not there.
Do
Either
you,
she.
do you walk into the
It's like a
Adventurers Guild? You see him
Once.
standing at the
You bring in
desk,
the
Okay.
product,
and you see someone
and you
walking
get a
up
receipt.
with a thin box. We have 5. What's the name?
Okay. Well, I've noticed her coming in.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Don't worry about holding them for me. Ferrix, I need the chest.
Okay. I'll walk up.
2,500 gold.
Platinum pieces. Platinum pieces. Platinum pieces.
Takes the money.
At this point, I just need an app for
My-
this
my-
because
my
I'm going to run
brain-
through this paper.
My brain just fried. What the hell was the
Recording crystals?
The conversion rate?
You were doing
10
10 to 1.
10 to
Okay,
1, so, it was 250 platinum.
Oh, wait, I did that wrong. My bad.
You running from my game?
Hands you
Yeah.
the box, takes the gold,
I don't feel like doing that.
or
in my
takes the
head.
platinum, puts it away. Anything else we can do for you?
Yes, actually. We need to get a message to Fern. She's in the Adventurers Guild on Isle Nike.
Okay.
You mean little bastard.
I'm going to walk over to the
Pulls
bounty
out.
board while snickering.
Pulls out a crystal orb. Turns it. Does something with some runes on the side of it. Turns it again. Does something with some runes on the other side of it. Turns it around. Slides it forward. And you see it's starting to project an image of just like a ball. And then after a moment, you see Fern walk into view.
Hi, Fern.
Hey, love, what are you doing?
Oh, I was just letting you know, we bought the island.
Seriously.
We did.
So we're on y'all's property now.
You are.
Cool.
So we'll have more gold for you guys for city stuff here soon.
That's awesome. I see grass back there in the background.
Yep.
I just give a wave.
And unfortunately, Kenzie is in jail right now because she decided to attack a bird because it was following us and destroyed a bunch of public property.
Stop it. So...
And we're letting her sit in jail. And we're hoping that and your disappointment in her will hopefully, we told her not to and she did it anyways.
I will
Because
have
that
words
never
with her
happens.
when she's here.
Thank you.
Y'all be safe out there. We'll see you when you get home.
We'll see you soon, hopefully.
The young lady, red hair, some freckles,
Mm-hmm.
kind of slender, slight point to her ears, just slight.
Yeah.
Turns it back. Have a good one. And you hear from her, "You too, Wendy," and she hangs up, puts the crystal away.
Oh, God. So, the fast
Thank you,
food
Wendy.
chain is a half-elf?
Yep. The
Thank you, Wendy.
Adventurers
That
Guild
was
here
very
is run by the
helpful.
fast food chain.
Thank you. And you see her tuck it.
It was for her, so.
I'm looking for dragon quests that are nearby.
There is one.
They don't even have to be strong dragons.
Um,
I'm hoping
there's apparently a...
Vintage video game stores.
There's been a report of a black dragon to the north. It hasn't caused a whole lot of trouble yet. It's just been sighted a couple of different times. But it's close enough it's concerning.
Right.
Because as you're aware, dragons have massive territories.
Yes. And I'm looking for any kind of dragon. It doesn't even matter what the kind is.
Yep.
So, I'll pull that one down. Do I see any others that are relatively close for dragons?
No. However, you can roll me a perception. You can roll as well if you would like.
That's pretty good. Oh, that's even better. So, that is a nat 20 for a total of 35.
26.
Devin, you don't notice, but Zach, you do. Old man. Old man. With several canaries.
Like something I noticed on the bounty board or something I noticed in the room?
In the room. Sitting in a corner, sipping on an ale.
Is he looking at anybody in particular?
As soon as you notice him, he fades literally through the wall. Like, as soon as you see him.
Mm-hmm. Keeping an eye on what I'm doing. Okay. I just whisper in Draconic, you know where to find me.
Well, I've heard that.
As I'm walking.
So can I now notice?
He's already gone.
He's
Oh,
gone.
damn.
I say it after he's already gone.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody in particular.
Yeah, that's convincing.
As I put the missive down on the table. We'll take this one.
Okay.
Hi, buddy.
Y'all's group is...
The crew of the Velkdrausch.
Alrighty. Stand. Here you go.
Take it.
What's the bounty on it, or the coin?
The reward?
Yeah.
I don't look at that, so.
It's like 2,500.
Okay. I'm just putting it down because you kind of yelled at us last time, which was fair because we didn't do anything. We didn't have it written down, so I just want to make sure we have it written down this time. Okay.
And now the trick is, keep a pad with you.
Yeah.
Black.
Do you have
Yeah,
a
I don't know where my
map
second one went.
To show us where relatively this dragon is?
It's on the
Okay. So,
Yeah.
thing. It was... Yeah.
2,500 gold.
It's on the quest.
okay.
Ow.
So there is a general location for
Yeah,
it.
there's a thing that shows like the city at the very south or bottom of the page, and then it's like 2 days north is supposed to be this dragon.
Okay. Well, we'll be back by the end of the day for this. As I grab hold of Ferrix and cast teleport.
Okay.
Just right there, in the middle of the guild. Gone.
Where'd you go?
To the
Shit.
general location.
Oh,
We have all our shit.
I said ship,
Yeah,
not shit.
I know.
Okay.
But we have all of our shit.
That's true. We do.
So, we're gone. We're now in the general area.
What is the chance of failure on teleport?
For locations that I am unfamiliar with.
Give me a minute.
If you
I have it
teleport me
here.
into a wall, I swear to God,
Hang on.
or the gods.
Teleport. Let's
Teleport
see.
is-
This would be
It's like
description of an area, correct?
yes,
Okay, so roll a d100 and tell me what I land on.
50.
A 50?
Yep.
Okay, I'm in a similar area. So the general area could be considered similar.
Okay. You're about quarter day out from where the map says
Yeah.
you need to be.
So we're close-ish.
You're much closer
Yeah.
than...
Well, then we can both fly.
Yes.
You can also use that as practice time.
Yep. So
So roll it.
drop my alter self, unfurl my wings.
Oh yeah.
Well, again, I don't have to roll anymore. I succeed automatically.
Oh yeah. So I don't have to roll really either to help him. Because
Okay,
we're at the point.
so-
That point.
So you're down to what, a d6 now?
I am down to the d6. So we're up in the air. We're looking around for this thing.
You see the land gets kind of swampy. Like it gets forested
Okay.
almost directly ahead of where you teleported to. And when you fly up, you notice that it's dipping down everywhere into like this kind of swampy area. It's probably 50, 60 miles of swampland,
Okay.
followed by probably an equivalent bit of forest, and then the grassland on your side. Mountains further north.
I really need to like organize my shit better.
Perceptions.
Okay. That is a 26.
That's a 1.
You can use an inspiration.
Nah, because you'll tell me when he's.
Yeah.
You actually do see it. 'Cause
I
it was
don't.
it was a 26 to notice. You see the dragon landing in the swamp.
Okay. So it just got back from something.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll point it out to Ferrix.
Okay.
Oh, I see it now.
So It's about 2 hours out, even flying.
Okay.
It's right at the edge of
Do,
vision.
do I have a general size for this dragon
It's
from this distance?
It's big.
It's big.
It's big.
So
It's
is.
at least an adult.
Yeah.
If
Probably
not
older.
older.
Yeah. Okay. So I will also tell Ferrex that it's at least an adult. It may be older.
Okay.
I may go fighter champion too,
Ooh.
because that just keeps increasing my crit ability.
Yes, it does. So, all right. So we will start flying towards this dragon. Looking to see if it
Are
notices
y'all-
us.
Are y'all being stealthy at all?
Do we want to be stealthy about this? Or do we want to just say, fuck this, it's a dragon, we're killing it anyway?
I don't think we need to be.
Okay, then no. Fuck stealth.
Okay, so
Not the stealthiest anyway.
Me either.
y'all, as y'all are getting close, notice you, and you see it begin to crouch. You are about one turn away of movement from it.
So, can I just preface this with I'm gonna fire the fuck out of it? Because I have the range for it. Alright.
I mean, unless y'all were going to start shooting from a greater distance than one round out.
I
'cause,
have a lot of distance on this thing anyway.
I know y'all do.
You good if I just start shooting?
Go for it.
Cool.
How far out did you start shooting?
How far away were we when he saw it?
Like 2 hours.
Like 2 hours out.
Okay.
It was big enough that I could see it 2 hours away.
Like, you just glimpsed it
Yeah.
going into the trees.
Okay, so I can still see it. Can we see it?
Yeah, you can still see it.
Okay, then I would have started
What's the edge of your range?
360.
Is that where you start?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's not even a
You want
disadvantage.
advantage on your roll?
Sure.
Cool. I cast Hold Monster.
What's the save on that?
DC is 23.
What stat? Wisdom?
Hang on. Sorry.
We have a spell card for it,
I
right?
have it. Yep. It is a Wisdom save, yes. DC of 23.
I succeed
Okay.
with a nat 20.
Then I'm going to Silvery Barbs that.
Silver barbs it.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
So it fails. He is paralyzed.
For how long?
Concentration up to a minute.
So up to 10 rounds.
Yep. At the end of each of its turns, it can make another Wisdom save.
Okay, I also have, as soon as I hit it, it has to make a few saves.
Okay.
So, sorry, before I do this, going into this fight, it's a black dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Would we know anything on its immunities, resistances, shit like that?
I might
You
with
could
a roll.
roll against that.
Okay,
Y'all-
for
y'all-
what? Or what would our roll be?
It's Arcana.
Arcana? Okay. I'm gonna roll that real quick, because that also, determines what dice I'm rolling, and I don't wanna... So... 32.
No, because advantage,
It's
thankfully.
only immunity.
I
is
only rolled an
acid.
8.
Acid? Oh, perfect. I don't do any resistances.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because I rolled an 8.
You have advantage.
That was with advantage.
Oh.
I rolled a 1 and a 4.
Damn.
Jesus.
I only have +4 to my Arcana.
Damn. Any resistances?
Just acid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will pass it on, so.
Okay. I
I'm
don't think
gonna
I do
shoot.
acid damage.
I don't.
Not with my dagger, at least.
Okay, my
It is
first
not
is 28.
To hit?
Yeah. And then my second one is higher, 32.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went into this fight underprepared for what dice I'm rolling. 1, 2, 3.
What all saves do I need to roll?
I need 2 wisdom and a con.
2 wisdom and a con?
Yep.
First wisdom is 21.
Fails.
Second wisdom is 20.
Fails.
Third was con.
Yep.
27.
Damn it. Succeeds. Okay, so you are also under the effects of Bane until the start of my next turn. And then, I mean...
And I say no.
Okay. It's okay, because I do it every shot. So,
Yes, but I can lower the damage this turn.
well, that doesn't lower damage. It just lowers...
And then after this, we still have to roll initiative.
96.
I'm going to go ahead and roll mine.
I'm going to go ahead and pull out my calculator. Calculator.
D12,
Oh
D12,
man, that's not a very good roll for me.
D12.
I still
Fuck
go
you.
first. I need to stop rolling this die. It keeps rolling low right now. You know what? No, I'm committed to this die. For Grex. Not changing.
Is there any... Does this dragon have any, what's the opposite resistance?
Vulnerabilities?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think they do. With my roll, I wouldn't
No?
know.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because I roll, a whole bunch of different shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got... Do you need to know... Do you want to know by...
No.
Just
Doesn't.
total?
Just
Okay.
total. There's no acid, so
10,
Yep.
20,
that's the only thing it's immune to.
30, 40...
You know what? Fuck. I'm using my one advantage on initiative that I can use per short rest.
85 damage. Hold on. 85, 98,
It's better. Not by much.
108 total.
108.
Yeah, 108 total. For my first shot. I'm gonna roll this again for my second one. And I did not
need to roll
crit.
saves again.
Yes.
Yep. Because it's every attack.
Yeah. And since I do 8 attacks.
First save
Do we have your... Oh, shit.
24.
My what?
Your dice tray? No?
No.
Okay. Because I roll too many dice for my hands.
No, we do not have my dice tray.
Okay.
24 first save.
Okay, succeeds.
Second save fails.
Okay. It's just hold monster again, so it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Third save?
And third save is
A con.
32.
Damn it.
Saved.
Saved. Okay, whoa. Wish I'd rolled that for more of my stats right there. It's all sixes.
Nice. Alright, roll this.
6,
Oh, dang.
12, 18, 24, 28, 30, 40, 50, 70, No, I'm assuming because this is a
You get the
just the.
and then you're.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Zach,
And
do
the
you
other
have
reason
anything that has the range
I did my thing.
of 360?
I have Eldritch Blast.
Oh, you did hold monster.
I did hold monster though.
That's
That's
That was
just
my
it.
thing.
yeah.
That is
So-
all I did.
That was the Embrace card.
And I had to get a lot closer than that to do.
35
hold
and
monster.
36. Both hit.
You got one shot off.
Well, I get
First round.
2, don't I? Because I have the 2 pistols,
Ta-ta.
but they split. So,
Fuck, I forgot about that.
yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. But
You
these
get
are the
more
last
bullets.
2 since I only get the 1 each.
Yeah. No, I forgot about that.
I forgot that my sneak attack upgraded and I don't have these dice.
24,
Save.
26,
Saves.
29.
Damn it, saves. Okay. Oh, I did a lot less on this one too. Anyway, 10, 20, 30, 40,
Totally
50.
forgot about that damn splitting.
60, 70, 81, 89, 95, 105, 118. All of your saves again for the last one.
Hmm. 24,
Saves.
14,
Misses.
dirty 20.
Fails. Yes. Okay.
No, he doesn't.
Damn it. Okay, so I got 10, 20,
She's burned 2 of my fucking
30.
legendaries already.
40, 50, 60, 71, 72, 73. I rolled low on this one. 83, 96. And that is my attacks that I can get off. Woo! Nat 20s! Suck it.
Okay.
Wait, what was your total?
39.
Damn it! 34 total. But I nat 20. So we
Okay,
get-
so that means you get an extra round
So
before me.
Yeah,
And then it
and-
goes to normal initiative.
then Zach. Then
Right.
all of me.
Yeah.
So what's that look for?
It's an old
Did
dragon.
you roll more than 34?
No, it's
Yeah,
you
then
because
Zach,
you rolled a
then all of
20,
me.
then me, then him.
And then we go into normal.
Then
Okay.
no,
Then-
no, he does his different than mine. No,
Oh, so
sorry.
I get to go first all
Yeah,
the
you go
time.
first.
I get to go first! Fuck you!
Reward of nat 20 on initiative. You're first.
And you marked it down for us.
Yes.
Yes. Woohoo! Oh, I suck it, loser.
Perception. Both of you.
Okay.
I need to roll for
12.
34.
you see 2 black dragon wormlings. You see 3.
Oh, okay. But it's not my turn. I can't tell you that.
Well, that's okay. I'm still gonna go for the big guy anyway. Alright, so my turn then, again?
Yes.
Yes.
Inch.
Do that.
Thanks. Alright, first shot of 2 bullets. Yes! That's a crit. I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, which means I immediately make another shot with that weapon, which splits too, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Those are a lot less. So that one obviously hit and was a crit.
Yep.
This one was not a crit, but was a hit. 30.
Yes.
Okay. 22
Yes.
and 25. It
Yes.
also hits. Okay, so I'm gonna do the crit first. I need saves. I get 3 of them for you. Okay, so I did not read enough dice rolls. Just barely.
17,
Fails.
18,
Fails.
33.
Succeeds. You are under the effects of Bane.
No, I'm not.
It's okay, I'm burning through them very quickly. Okay, so I got
Who's that baby? Who's that baby?
3d10.
Who's that baby?
I need 3d8.
Yeah?
Come and get your food.
My food. I'll take it. Awesome. I am.
Okay, 3d10, 3d8.
You've got time.
Yeah.
Right? 5 days.
You got 5 days worth of time.
See you next week.
No, we probably won't do
D6.
that bad.
2d6. D8. D8. Two, 3, 4. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 70, 81, 85, 87, 97, 110 on my crit.
Really? That's a low crit.
Oh wait, that's not doubled.
220.
Yeah. So 220.
I bring food.
Ooh.
Wonderful.
It is
Wunderbar.
pizza from my favorite place of pizza. Pickle
I
Man's.
forgot Pickleman's does pizza.
Yes.
I mean, we usually go there for their sandwiches.
Yeah, their BLTC is fucking good. I love their.
I like the hodgepodge.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's also solid. I like that one too.
Okay, so this is a hog minus a couple things.
Okay.
So it's gardenier peppers, sausage, pepperoni, and cheese.
I've never had that from them, so this is going to be an experience.
It's good.
They cut them into small squares, so
Again, never had it. It's going to be an
give
experience.
it a shot.
Trying something new. So you said 220 on that first one?
Yep.
I'm gonna let you pick up your own pieces because, as you can tell, I'm still recovering. So
That's fair.
there you go.
Okay.
Still got it.
Good catch. There's a Jackson.
Yeah, just take a couple of pieces.
Yeah. There we go.
I go to Pickleman's like almost every day for lunch.
Pickleman's is great.
My coworker's like, no, go to Doozy's. I'm like, Doozy's is depressing looking.
Edge or center preference?
For you? For me?
No, for you.
It don't matter to me. I usually gorge the entire pizza. I just was realizing that I'm sick. I'm eating too much cheese. So that particular day, I decided, this is bad. And
Thank you.
the peppers sneak up on you. I will warn you of that.
That's why I pulled them off. The flavoring is still there without them sneaking up on you.
$109 for my second. And did you do saves for that one?
Not yet.
I'm gonna roll for my third.
Wait! This dragon might get a second turn.
First save. 28.
Saves?
Second save. 24.
Saves.
Third save. 24.
Yeah, it saves. I mean, it's still technically under from the one before, but... Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't have been, because that was a surprise, and this it says until my next turn, so it's not under Bane yet. It's okay. I've still got 2 more. And this is just my first shot.
Don't forget that it's paralyzed, so every attack counts as an automatic crit. Yep, that's how paralyzed works.
Oh!
You DM.
So, I guess you can take another 109 off of that?
Every attack that
Is
lands
it
is
flying?
automatic crit.
No,
No,
it's
it was on the ground.
Okay, I was gonna say it's on the ground anyway.
Yes, but it can't move,
Mm-hmm.
which means it's just soaking damage.
But if
Yep.
it was paralyzed in the air, it would be on the ground.
Yep, it's an
And-
automatic crit because it's paralyzed, and it automatically fails any dex saving throws.
And I need to roll these.
Because fuck you, dragon.
Because fuck you, dragon.
Okay.
Because someone here has a vendetta against dragons.
Which one of us?
I have
Me.
no vendetta against dragons. It's simply a means to an end.
I was being facetious. They're big lizards that shoot things.
Yeah, but you're not there, so it can't be you, obviously.
My vote is the guy who looked specifically for dragon quests to kill, and then is now jumping on a dragon.
6,
Like, please, I'm dog.
I'm not jumping on the dragon yet.
82,
If I didn't
90,
triple this thing's health,
103,
it would already be dead.
Yep.
113, 126.
What do you think?
Not, and that was not double.
Not having had picklemans before, what do you think?
Well, I'm not a huge fan of thin crust. It's not bad. It's got a good flavor. It's not too greasy.
The cheese pizzas, like just cheese and pepperoni, those are greasy. But
Suddenly, this podcast is no longer about D&D. It's simply reviewing Pickleman's Pizza. Sorry, everybody.
sorry.
We're not doing that.
Hey, I finally got what I deserved. Thrown in jail.
Yes.
And forced to stare at my hammer as I could not touch
Yep.
it.
10, 20,
Depending on how far from me, I'm
15
still going
feet.
like this.
15 feet.
30.
I'm still going like this. I don't care if my
40.
arm's a foot and a half long.
Mackenzie's going to be so disappointed that we went on quests without her.
I think it's
To
going to be
fight things without her.
fair, but more importantly, I got my hammer back, and we get to go talk to the bunnies.
4,
Uh-huh.
Because that's my goal.
87.
My campaign goal is to go
87
find
damage.
ways for my bunny people.
And that was my last of that. And then, next one.
Exit wound is a property.
My lower one is 27. 27.
Yeah.
So they both hit, but neither crit.
Oh, this is gonna. Eric's gonna hate this one.
So no.
No, you can't have it.
Add 5 feet to the range of my weapon.
6.
I don't care. DC 11 is not gonna matter.
30, 40, 50, 60,
But
70, 92,
11, 19,
103, 116 for damage, and then what was it?
11,
Fails?
19,
Fails.
19.
Fails!
And it was one what?
119. And you take 2 levels of exhaustion.
Which does what exactly to me again?
I don't know.
Level 2 exhaust?
know.
I don't actually
Does
know
it
it.
eat health?
No, not yet.
I think it's like.
I know it
your
lowers my
strength
attack.
index.
I know
Do you
it
not have your
lowers-
DM screen with you?
My DM screen is for Pathfinder.
Doesn't matter. It's the same still.
I forgot what your DM screen looks like. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I hardly ever use it.
Depending on how much you want to jump into mine.
-6 to strength and dex.
That's pretty yummy. A little spicy, but yummy. Okay. Last roll, or last damage set for this. I'm just giving up. I'm just doing it all in one because it's annoying. Okay. 20, 40. 50, 60, 73, 83, 96.
Doesn't matter.
He killed it.
You get no turn.
Sure I do.
Well, there's still the wormlings,
There's still
right?
the wormlings.
That's okay.
Fuck you, wormlings. I'm killing them. I'm one-shotting those little bastards.
Maybe not.
No, I am.
I'm still not done.
Oh, no.
And I saw 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I can only take technically 1 trigger at each.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless I crit, in which case I get more. But okay, so 1 at the... Because I know I
You
can only see 2.
Yep.
So I will do 1 at each.
Okay.
So 2 at this one. Or, you know, split 2 into this one. 25 is my lower.
Yeah.
Okay, no crits though. Oh shit, why did I put all of my stuff down here? Shush. Lightning, necrotic. Saves. 2 wisdom and a con. 10, 20. $96. Sorry, sweetie.
No, it's fine. But I'm still going to kill at least one of them.
First save.
Yep.
21.
Misses.
Second save. 19.
Misses.
Third save. 22.
Fails. Okay, so you are under Bane and Hold Monster. Aw, only 1 level of exhaustion
Okay.
for that first shot. Saves again for the, or the second bullet of that shot.
I'm not sure we're gonna need it, but okay.
30.
It's okay. I'm killing at least one of them.
88.
Dead.
Okay. And then my one towards the other wormling.
The ability to create a spirit world,
Um,
create a portal.
go ahead and roll your exhaustion twice.
Nat one it.
5 levels of exhaustion.
It keels over.
And dies right there.
Yeah,
Damn.
due to exhaustion levels.
It says 6 levels. For
You probably already
exhaustion.
had
I'm
one.
aware. This is a wormling.
Oh. Well, it kind of...
Probably newborn wormling.
Like, they were born today.
Oh, I feel bad we're killing wormlings.
I don't.
This thing already started with a level of exhaustion.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
feel
had to
bad.
fight its way out of the egg.
I feel bad.
So,
Well, it rises as a friendly specter. With the CR5.
yeah,
So it just got more
It-
powerful.
It actually got stronger.
yeah,
But it's friendly to us.
yes.
For a minute. It only stays
It's
around
only
for
a
a
minute,
minute.
and then it goes away.
But what does it do? Because it's still
It
your
uses
turn.
it uses the Spectre stats.
Nothing. Because I feel bad realizing that they're babies. Like baby
Your turn.
babies.
Cool.
There's
I
one left.
dive bombed the one she didn't see.
I feel bad now.
I'm going to use True Strike on it.
Uh,
So fuck this thing in particular. Okay, so that is. You know what? I'm going to take my minuses on this one.
okay.
Both minuses. So I'm striking at a -10.
Okay.
But realistically, still a plus what?
Still a +13.
Yeah.
For a total of 26.
Yeah, you hit.
Cool. That since
What's
it's my
your minimum damage?
50 something, but because it's my first attack on a turn, it's automatically counted as a critical strike at 3 times damage and 3 times dice.
So no matter what, it dies, I think.
How much is your minimum damage?
You should have this calculated by now.
Well, a lot of things changed, so I didn't recalculate it. That's the
That sounds
thing.
like a
Now.
him problem.
Because it has these. If it's 50 exactly, it has the smallest potential to survive this with 1 to 2.
It still has to make a con save for exhaustion levels too.
I
Okay.
feel bad we killed babies.
The con save
Yeah.
of.
It has to make a con save of 23.
I have to nat 20 that roll. I can't.
Because it's equal to my spellcasting modifier.
It's a 22
Okay,
with a 19.
it gains 2 levels of exhaustion.
So it's at 3.
So that means its speed, I think its speed is 0 because of that. I don't remember the exhaustion levels is the issue.
Are black dragons evil?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. Well, actually, she will feel a little less.
they are chaotic.
Oh, she will feel a lot less bad about it then, actually.
But remember, they have to be taught to be evil.
Oh no, they're born that way.
Yeah, but they could be taught to be good. It could have been redeemed when it was born today.
She'll feel a little less bad. Still bad because they're
Um,
babies, but
How many feet of movement didn't I use?
oh, that's
How
the
far
other-
away was it from me?
It was 360 feet because that was the range y'all were starting at.
I had to have been a lot closer to cast Hold Monster.
Okay.
I had to be within 90 feet to cast that.
Well, then you were 90 feet.
So
Okay.
I would have stopped further out.
So I
is
would
what
have
it was.
bonus action teleported 60 feet for 10 gold pieces, and then moved 30 feet, which gave me 40 feet left of movement.
Okay.
So 59 times 3,
One second.
and then let's
59
dump some levels of
times
Eldritch
3.
Smite into that.
Okay, which adds what?
A D8 plus a D8 for every level of spell slot that I use. So we'll just say fuck it, it's an 8th level spell, because fuck this dragon in particular. So that's another 9 levels minimum, or 9 points minimum.
Plus 9 points minimum.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then all of that times 3. So
Times 3.
yeah,
So
my
it does-
minimum damage times 3.
From 162.
That's without me rolling.
I still feel bad because they're babies, but I
You
feel a
nuke
lot
it.
less bad.
Yes. Ferric sees dive bomb
Well, I mean, you just watched
in
her.
some spot that you didn't even notice.
Yeah, but you also just watched her obliterate
Yeah.
3 of them. So we will go and
Carve out those dragon cores.
harvest as much as we can of.
Yes.
The only thing you actually managed to like destroy was you put a couple of holes in the dragon hide of the big one, and you put a single hole.
In one of the little ones.
No,
In two
It'll
of the
be
little
two
ones.
holes.
2 holes.
No.
Your hidden chest.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you're blowing out their lungs.
Well, that's okay. We don't sell dragon lungs usually anyway. Do we?
Yeah, we sell
Dragon
whole
meat.
dragons.
Oh,
Dragon
right.
meat.
Okay.
It's all edible.
Well, we will take the time
Dragon's
to.
Oh yeah, this 10 rounds of fucking
10 rounds of
doesn't
plan.
matter.
Nope. Because you forgot that Ferrex fires a lot in a turn, and I just nuke one particular thing.
Yeah, I found good stuff for my character. I finally built her the way I.
Oh no, I
Need
did
it.
True Strike, so I get additional d6s.
Not
So
that
it
it
would have been
matters.
further in the negatives.
Not that it matters.
Yeah.
So we will carve these things.
Yeah, carve them,
'cause we
put
have
them, put them in the hole that leads to the hold. The hole's full again.
Yeah.
For the umpteenth time, it's full again.
Yeah.
So
Because it was a gargantuan, ancient black
Yeah.
dragon.
We are pushing the limits of our hull with the full-size dragon and the wormlings.
okay, so we sold.
How are
we
you
sold
getting
the-
home?
Teleport.
You have another one?
I can cast it twice a day.
Okay.
Okay, we sold the rock a long time ago, right?
The rock? What
Yeah.
rock?
The rock, the bird thingy.
Oh, that rock. Yes.
Okay, I don't. It was still on my thing. so
ROC. Yes.
Yeah.
We sold that.
You're intimately familiar with the guild, so...
Yes. At this point,
What's the percentage that you fuck up on that?
It-
0?
yeah.
Okay.
As long as I know the location, it cannot fail.
Ancient black dragon.
Like,
Why
at
you're
worst,
writing it
I would
down.
get
I'm about to
teleported.
sell it.
Yeah. Like, at worst, I could be teleported somewhere within the city, randomly. But I'd still be in the city.
You land in front of the guild.
Yeah.
On the street.
Yeah.
Scaring the shit out of some passerbys.
Here we are! Again!
Do the
I scare a lady,
do the
I get
wormlings
arrested.
have cores?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so
At
I've-
birth,
Yep.
they're just smaller.
okay. So
Yep.
we have 4 cores.
Where a
One.
normal, where an
That's why I'm
ancient's
writing it down.
is like the size of the stone y'all got me for Christmas.
Okay.
Wormlings is like a shooter marble.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bigger than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closer to one of his big die.
Okay.
Probably.
That's why I wrote them down. Is for the cores, honestly.
Yeah.
Given
Okay.
his size. So,
They don't provide as much if they're used for something as an older dragon's core would.
So we start practicing with those
yes.
before we go to the ancient black dragon one.
Oh, I was going to try and convince you to let me keep that one for myself. I'm teaching you the ritual here. It has a high chance of failure for somebody that doesn't have a draconic factor already.
We'll see. I did.
I will roll my persuasion check.
I did all of the killing of it.
That's fair.
That's why he said convince you.
Yeah.
He's not stealing it from you.
Yeah,
for
I'm not
once.
stealing it. I'm being nice about this.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so y'all walk into the guild. It is like 7 o'clock at night.
So not very long after we left.
No. Like I
No,
said,
'cause
within
y'all
the
left
day.
at like noon.
Yeah.
So we walk back in.
Yeah. Most of our time was spent carving up this fucking dragon.
Yeah.
We can't even get our ship into the town to sell it off either.
Well, we just have to.
You can pull it from the hole.
Yeah. That's
No,
why we
that's
have the
fair,
hole.
You literally just open the hole up
Yeah.
and you start dragging pieces out.
Yeah. So, yeah, when we walk in, hey, do you guys have a warehouse that's big enough to hold a gargantuan dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay, we need to sell you one.
We finished that quest.
Yeah. Here, you can have this back, by the way. I just hand the missive.
Let's go downstairs. And she leads you down a set of stairs that's next to the desk.
This is Wendy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Set the hole
She
on the
was
wall.
getting ready to get off.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wendy.
If you want to put somebody else to this task, that's fine too.
Nope, you're mine.
Okay. Set the
make-
hole on the wall.
I make bonuses based on what my adventurers bring back.
I pull out 3 dragon wormlings. And
There
then
was a nest?
There
that was a small
nest.
one. Oh, did we find any eggs?
No, but you did find eggshell.
Okay, we'll bring back the eggshell too,
And was
because
there
it's
any
still worth something.
Treasure.
Yes, there was.
Okay.
There was a whole thing.
We can come back to the treasure though.
That's my assumption was we'll do this and then we'll do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
So, yeah, I pull out the 3 dragon wormlings, pull out the egg casings, set them on a table somewhere. I'm going to need somebody that's, stronger than me.
Several of the guys who are down there,
Mhm.
like warehouse worker types,
Well, and I can also help bring out stuff because I've got
walk
twice.
into your hole
And start
grab-
dragging this fucking gargantuan dragon out.
grab the hunks, because you made them small enough y'all could move them,
Yeah.
and
It
just
took effort
walking
on
out.
my part to do
You
so.
were struggling to drag them in.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
You were dragging them in.
I have a strength
These
of
guys
10.
are picking them up and walking out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Carrying things is not my forte. I have people for that.
You
That's
have
what the
money for
kobolds are
that.
for.
It's what the kobolds are for. It's what Mackenzie's for.
They get it all out, all stored away on the shelves. Down here, it's colder than you expected.
So it's preserving. It's a preservative space.
It's cold storage.
Well, it's a big ass dragon.
They drag in everything. Are we keeping anything? Are we stopping them from taking anything?
Yeah, we're keeping the cores, obviously, which we would have stored beforehand.
Yep.
We're keeping. What do we usually use for the daggers? Claws or fangs?
Either, whatever's biggest.
Technically, the fangs are going to be bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because these 2 canines are quite a bit longer.
Yeah. I usually keep whatever's big enough to be a dagger.
Well, I mean, a
After
claw's
being
big
filed
enough to
down.
be a claw's big enough to be a dagger
Yeah.
on a gargantuan. On the wormlings, nothing is big enough
Yeah.
to be a dagger. It's
Just off
darts.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be just off the big one that we'd get.
Yep.
Yep.
Because we both want a dagger each. I'm assuming we want one for Kenzie.
Yeah,
this
so we'll
time.
probably keep 3.
So, 3.
These 2 you
Yeah.
could potentially use for smaller
It's
daggers.
fine. They're getting
Well, she's small anyway, so.
they're getting
So
fed into weapons
3.
anyway, so.
Fangs. Black dragon.
Yep.
Are we keeping any of the blood this time?
Just a barrel.
Okay.
Out of the 5 that came out of it,
Honestly, we could probably just keep a barrel of just the wormlings' blood, because all 3 of them would probably make 1 barrel.
roughly.
So
Whatever. I'm just writing down one.
So there
Barrel
would have been
of blood.
6 barrels technically of blood.
Yep.
Are you keeping any of the meat, wings, bones?
Nope.
I don't think we need anything else. Unless, Joe, do you have any?
Scales?
Well, the thing is, I don't get a trophy because I
Yep.
wasn't there.
Mackenzie doesn't get a trophy, so Mackenzie gets nothing.
Well, I know.
Yeah, I'll probably keep
Trophy-wise?
one of the bigger scales.
Okay.
She didn't even know about it to begin
Nope.
with.
She's gonna
Okay.
be so depressed.
Is there
Oh, yeah.
anything that Joe would like kept for Mackenzie?
No.
Okay. Y'all's
Okay.
are buttheads.
Once-
Mackenzie gets nothing. Mackenzie gets to sulk in jail.
I need
Staring intently at her hammer, and
Yes.
occasionally reaching through the bars to try to grab it.
12d6 and
It's
8d6.
like 12 feet short.
Okay.
I'll do the
Grab it.
8d6 because my hands are smaller. You can do the 12. That's a d8. That's not a d6.
That's actually a pretty decent roll.
That's not a decent roll, so I'm glad you rolled well. I rolled 3 ones out of that. 10, 20, 21 from the 8d6.
21,000.
Okay.
44.
44,000 gold.
So,
Percentals, one of you?
Yeah, I'll do this while you're writing. 77.
Okay. 2d4.
Seven.
Separate.
4 and 3.
Which order you want them
Okay, so that gets rid of that.
3 then 4.
First, second. So 3 then 4.
3 then 4. Okay. 3 7,500 gold art pieces.
They're a little swampy.
It's okay, we can fix that up.
Yeah.
I'll let you do it with prestidigitation though, instead of druidcraft, because I don't know if they want to be smelling like lilacs
Probably not.
or ivy.
Probably not.
I need 4 D100 rolls.
Was there
Okay.
was a 3 then
Separate.
4? Was the 4 to this or okay?
4
I
of
just
them.
wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing something.
4 of them.
4 of them.
Okay. I'm going to actually roll the D100 for this one.
Go for it. All 4 of them.
All 4 of them.
Okay.
58.
Belt of Fire Giant Strength.
Ooh, nice. 78.
Ironstone Agility.
Wait, what?
Ironstone of Agility.
Of Agility.
It's like ION.
IOUN.
Weird. Okay. Stone of agility.
89.
Mirror of Life Trapping.
And 36.
Scimitar of Speed.
Now, can we absorb some of these into the?
Yes, we can.
So you know what things are. The Belt of Fire Giant Strength.
Ooh, damn it!
I can go to Kenzie.
Yeah, unless her strength's already higher.
But doesn't it bump strength rather than set strength?
It sets it at 25.
Oh.
Yeah, but didn't you say you used them to bump strength?
Yes, I'm doing it that way.
So it'd be what, a +7?
It'd be a +5 because
20, it sets it at 25, you said?
yeah.
20. Nope, 25 is +7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so +7.
That would only make it 36 strength.
What was the
Ion Stone of Agility. Oh, have you had any more feedback about how well they can hear me?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Advanced Ironstones? Here we go. Agility increases dex by 2 to a maximum of 20. It is a deep red sphere
Said increased dex.
by 2. Looks like that.
Okay. Oh, and you said this one was a +7 to strength, right? Oh, fire charge.
Yep.
Blah, 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 fire giant strength. A mirror of life trapping.
Mirror of Life Trapping. A 4-foot-tall mirror
Oh god, don't stare at it.
is viewed indirectly. Its surface shows faint images of creatures. The mirror weighs 50 pounds and has an AC of 11, 10 hit points, and vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. It shatters and is destroyed when reduced to 0. If the mirror is hanging on a vertical surface and you are within 5 feet of it, you can use an action to speak its command word and activate it. It remains activated until you use an action to speak the command word again. Any creature other than you that sees its reflection in an activated mirror while within 30 feet of it must succeed on a DC 15 Charisma saving throw or be trapped, along with anything it is wearing or carrying, in one of the mirror's 12 extra dimensional cells. This saving throw is made with advantage if the creature knows the mirror's nature, and constructs succeed automatically. The extra dimensional cell is an infinite expanse filled with thick fog that reduces visibility to 10 feet. Creatures trapped in the mirror cell don't age, and they don't need to eat, drink, or sleep. The creature trapped in the cell can escape using magic that permits planar travel, otherwise the creature is confined to the cell until freed. And And then a scimitar, right?
Yep, Scimitar of Speed.
You are...
That's the thing that you're going to use to hold Mackenzie. Oh, speaking of which, while she's in jail, she casts Demiplane.
What?
Mackenzie makes a jailbreak.
No, she casts Demiplane. So, while she's chilling there, and she waits until they're all... Well, actually, she's not bright enough to wait. Middle of the afternoon, she just goes... And then she goes, and she starts looking and poking around this giant empty room, and she begins to select places to put her various trophies. Within an hour or so, she's back in her cell.
So that's going to be a check from the guards to even see if they pass by and see she's gone.
When you pop back into existence, the guards are freaking the fuck out because you weren't in your cell.
And then you were.
I technically was in a... The cell was attached to the room I was in.
No. They now get out anti-magic shit and point it into the cell.
Okay. I was just figuring out where I put my trophies.
The Scimitar Speed is a +2 to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. In addition, you can make one attack with it as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Okay, what page is that?
199.
And that's our horde?
That is the horde.
Cool.
Depending on how much you're willing to, devote to me, I could get like 4 or 5 levels of exhaustion hitting these people with each hit.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. That's y'all's money. Y'all deal with it how you want. It's just a question of does the rolls go through.
That's
Yeah. That's also a conversation for not during game.
Well,
Are you keeping all of it? Are you selling any of it?
well, I'd say how much do we get for this, dragon and the wormlings? Corpse.
A lot.
Well, you get the 2,500 gold for the
For the
bounty.
quest.
Yep.
Plus selling it to them.
And then you're getting approximately 50,000 for selling them everything you sell them.
Plat gold.
50,000 gold.
We didn't specify.
Most people work in gold. Not platinum pieces.
We deal a lot in platinum pieces.
I know we
Y'all
do.
convert a lot to platinum pieces because you have a lot of money.
We have,
To be fair, most people are going to work in silver.
yeah, silvers and coppers.
Well, we work in plat, mostly.
Which
We
is-
have created the market.
You've broken the market.
Well, you know.
You're part of breaking that market.
Yeah.
I just hold up a handful of coins and hope to God it's enough.
Usually it's too much. Because again, we work in platinum pieces.
Okay, well, that was our quest.
Yep. We spent a day questing without Mackenzie.
Sorry, Kenzie.
You could do
Do you
that
wanna
4
get a
more
room while
times,
you're
I would
here?
never know.
We could what, Joe?
You could do that 4 more times and I
We
never know.
could do that 4 more times and never tell Mackenzie.
Theoretically.
I mean, it's 7 o'clock at night. It's dinner time.
Yeah.
Bedtime.
We may as well have a room.
Yeah.
Room meal. It's gold for both and breakfast.
We'll be here a few days, so.
I'll just done a plat.
So it's,
Yeah,
it's, a plat would cover the both of you plus
Yeah.
2 gold change.
Yeah.
Keep. Vegetarian, well, with fish, but no meat.
Okay. Well, we have a clam chowder
Ooh.
that has some root vegetables and leafy greens mixed in, and a bitter salad with some red wine vinegar.
Sounds good to me.
I'm just going to point at one of the chunks of dragon mead. Fire that up for me. It's one of the smaller chunks.
Pulls it off the shelf and just walks up the stairs into the kitchen. And you literally hear the chef, "What are you?"
I want to see someone trying to cook red dragon meat.
That sounds horrifying.
The meat itself can be cooked. The problem is the scales are fireproof.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's why you shuck it first, get rid of all the scales,
Yeah.
and then toss it on the grill.
Exactly.
After several moments,
I honestly don't even expect it to be fully cooked.
oh no, they because you didn't specify, they're cooking it.
Yeah, I just said fire it up for me. What?
Hand.
Why?
Because I want to hold your hand.
Sure.
No, never mind.
Sweaty.
Yeah.
Gross.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Yep. So I get my cooked dragon meat.
you get a well done dragon flank
It's okay.
roast thing. They actually end up cooking it long enough; it does become tender again.
Yeah.
Like pull apart.
Yeah.
They just season with salt and pepper.
Yep. It's about what I expect.
And to drink.
And you have the choice of ale, mead, wine, water,
I'll go for some more.
juice.
Don't worry, I brought my own, and I pull out the dragon's ale that I bought earlier.
I'll go for a wine.
What kind of wine would you like? You got whites, reds, pinks.
Ooh, I'll go for a pink.
Understood. Comes out with a glass. Concept.
Simply by being in proximity.
Thanks,
too.
jackass.
Okay, I'll make my con save at
Yours is
advantage.
an advantage.
Okay.
27.
You're fine.
Woof! That's stinky.
11. I rolled really low on this one.
You
Oh, it's pungent.
tipsy.
Yeah.
Because when you were facing it towards you, so
Uh-huh.
that initial blast went straight up
Oh.
your snout.
Yeah.
You are tipsy as fuck.
Yep.
You don't care what food tastes like.
No.
You take a swig of the dragon ale, and you're like, I can't drink anymore tonight, so you cork it.
Yep.
You put it away.
Yep.
And you get some water. Because you know you're going to be hungover in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Who cares? It's that good.
Instead of selling that scimitar, I would use it for its speed property, because speed property is 23 grand.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we just sold the dragons.
Yeah, we didn't sell
themselves.
any of the magic items yet.
Next morning,
Yep.
breakfast.
I'm hungover.
Breakfast.
Bring me all of the eggs you have.
Not all of them.
No. All of them.
No, you do not get all of the eggs.
I
Other
set down
people-
3 platinum.
I'll set down another 2. I want some eggs. Don't give them all to him.
Hold
Put
them
down the
Mackenzie.
third one.
Grab a bunch of coins and hold them up.
This is more platinum than they have eggs.
They slide the coins into a chest, walk in the back, and you hear some very confused talking.
Followed by the chef saying, God fucking damn it!
You're a problem.
A few minutes later, you hear, I hope this doesn't fucking burn. And of a metal pot vibrating.
Because he's trying to spin it that fast.
Several minutes later, they carry out a couple of bowls mounded with eggs.
Yes.
I don't want that many. I just want some.
It's just, that's what they needed to hold it all.
Yep.
They set it on the table in front of you and put some plates down. Like, stick a spoon in it. Put some forks next to you.
I pull one of the big plates straight to me and just start eating from it.
That's fine. I'm just gonna take some off
There is a little bit of sausage. And some tomatoes.
There's some without sausage, though, right?
The-
Oh,
the-
they're just separate?
They're separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are on side plates.
Okay. I'll just push all of the sausage ones to him. And I'll take a plate
Yeah.
worth of eggs.
I'm just scarfing this food down. I don't even need to eat. It's simply a hangover cure at
You are
this point.
still hungover.
Yeah.
By the time you're done eating, what do y'all want to drink?
Oh, I'm drinking water with this.
You have
Wait,
juice, milk, eggs.
I'll go juice.
Eggs.
Yep, drinking eggs. May as well be.
You can't. You put them all in the cup.
Well, I just told him to bring me all the eggs. I didn't say how he had to make them. He could have brought me a glass of eggs.
Juice, water, some coffee,
Ooh, and honey for the coffee.
some honey. After a few minutes, you start getting dirty looks from other people coming in
Because they're trying
because
to
they're
order
trying
eggs
to
and
order
there's
eggs and
none.
there's no eggs.
Because there's this big plate of eggs still there that we're eating through.
You. I had, like, a plate.
Your
I'm
stomach
good.
starts to get full about 3/4 of the way through the first plate.
It's fine.
Do you stop?
I give Sith some, too. Because he's still here in town with us.
Still here. I mean, he's
Spectre's
been
here
eating
too.
too, so.
So he's probably eating off the second plate.
The two of them were eating off the second plate.
Yeah.
But 3/4 of the way through the big plate in front of you, you're starting to be full. Like, you eat a lot. Do you stop?
I eat a little bit more until I am full, like entirely, and then I stop.
Okay. What are y'all doing with the rest of these eggs? Because y'all are full. And you still have a full plate of eggs and a quarter plate of eggs.
Pass it out to people.
Yeah.
At no charge.
So the people who are giving you dirty looks are like, oh, free food, cool! And they start, everybody starts assembly line plating.
Because to be fair, we did pay for the eggs.
Yes.
And a little
But that's all we
extra.
paid for. Anything else you want, you gotta get yourself.
And I think we overpaid for the eggs.
Oh, we definitely did.
If you want to dump a shit ton of money into my hammer,
Sure.
Send that list to us.
And I can print off whatever we don't have.
434,900.
We have
Okay.
that.
I love the fact that the answer is, okay.
Okay.
The thing is, I took every enchantment that applies to hammer or would be reasonably useful.
Yeah.
It's 55 properties.
Is Jackson in the room?
Yeah, he's right here.
Okay.
It's
I
55.
heard a sound I didn't
Right over here.
recognize.
Oh, wait.
By the way, whatever it is that they're trying to feed me, it's not Carrot Tops. I'm getting super picky about it.
Yeah, no, it's gruel.
And it ends up,
It's like oatmeal.
I pull my punch when I throw it at them because
you
I
throw
want to
the
like
fruit.
cut their head off with like gruel or something.
While you're in there, you do not get Carrot Tops.
I don't care, but I want my fucking Carrot Tops. Joe knows it ain't happening. Mackenzie is a picky eater who only wants the best now
Roll to
because
hit.
Because
See,
we've spoiled the shit out of
that's
her.
right.
The only thing that I can think
Yeah.
of is when I was playing my
At
fucking
disadvantage
Lancer
'cause
game.
it's an improvised weapon.
The
only
first
thing-
one was a 16 plus stuff. This is a reasonable shot at them, I'm real lucky. I guess that wouldn't help with the
No.
disadvantage. I don't fucking care. Let's see here. 15.
Total?
Yeah.
You hit. You hit the poor guard.
With
Okay.
goal.
Roll a d6 plus your strength modifier.
Like I said, I was pulling my power on that.
So half your strength modifier.
Fuck. Rounding down, that's still 13
Round
damage.
up.
14 damage.
You now have an assault charge.
While in prison.
While in prison against a guard.
I'm never getting out of this
At
job.
this point, you're not.
They have defeated Mackenzie simply by putting me in. Because a canary followed me, Mackenzie is now permanently.
In jail.
You get a
Bad
letter
behavior.
at the guild. A few minutes after y'all are done eating. Wendy calls you over.
Mm-hmm.
Your companion is in prison, threw a bowl of gruel and knocked a guard unconscious, nearly decapitating him.
We'll take care of it.
It's a 250 gold fine and another 15 days in jail.
Fuck.
I'm gonna kill her.
We'll take care of it.
You actually can. You're one of the few people in the world who actually could.
Yes.
Based on the damage I just did to that damn dragon.
How much damage did you do to the dragon?
All of it. I don't know.
Total
all of it.
was 1,738.
Damn.
Yep, because
In
all
one
of,
turn.
all of it counted as critical hits.
Oh, that's because the,
Because of the paralysis.
so it was 500 something.
Yes.
That's actually enough to drop Mackenzie.
And also, you have to make saves
On every single hit.
on every single hit, which is 8 hits in one turn. If I hit you each time.
For Bane?
For Bane, Hold Monster, and levels of exhaustion.
Hold monster does not apply to the bunny.
Damn it.
You'd need whole person.
I will find one for that.
Whole person.
Yeah, I know, an enchantment
Anyways.
for it.
No,
I guess I
went
could just
through
get
all the
a weapon.
enchantments just now.
I take the missive, and I just walk out the door.
I will be back.
I'll walk with him.
You walk where?
To the guild house, or the guard
The
house.
prison next
Right,
door?
right next door. Open up the chest. Here's for the assault. And to prevent this from happening again, I pull out a big bag. We're getting her out of here today. She is no longer your problem. I will reprimand her personally.
It's 3K.
Gold,
Okay. I hand him a
including
big
the...
bag of platinum pieces.
Everything total for today, 3K, gets her out of jail today.
Yeah.
All her shit returned.
Yeah.
And
Weird.
she is banned from the city. She's not allowed back in. Ever.
Okay.
We are so sorry about this.
She'll be on the ship immediately.
We're going to escort you there.
That's
No need.
We'll teleport. We are very sorry about this.
How far away is the ship from here?
Like, quarter mile.
Okay. So, Arcane Gate would not be there. Means I'll have to walk down to the docks with her. So they will have to escort us at least to the docks.
Bunch of guards come back.
That was,
Hand you
300
your shit.
handing it
No.
to us?
Handing us the shit.
Hand you all of Mackenzie's stuff. Guards,
Do you have the
open
strength
the
to
door,
hold the
put
the hammer?
manacles on you.
No,
I'll hold
I
the hammer.
don't.
I'll hold the hammer.
Again, I look down and chuckle.
No. Nuh-uh. None of that. You are in trouble. Just because you're getting out of here does not mean you're not in trouble.
Means I'm less trouble.
No.
You know what
You are
those greens
banned
you were...
from ever coming back to this city.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
Okay.
They escort you all the way to the dock, onto your ship. They take the manacles off when you're standing on the deck,
Fuck.
and then proceed to march
The
back
ship
off
isn't
the
in
ship.
port. The ship wasn't allowed in port because of all the kobolds.
So they take us longboat.
Yeah.
Well, the ship's close enough that I can Arcane Gate over to it.
They walk
Yeah.
through, get on the deck, take the manacles off, walk off.
Yeah.
But I can't see Fern now.
Not
We're
this
not in
city.
that city. We're in the main city
Oh,
still.
we're in the main. Oh, we're on the mainland.
Yeah, we're on the mainland still.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank God.
Yeah, but you're not
Don't
allowed
think I'm
back
not telling
in the
Fern
city.
about this.
I was certainly would.
Anyway, y'all are on the deck of the ship.
Yep. I hand Mackenzie 2 carrot tops.
Yay!
This is all you're getting now.
They tried to feed me what came out of Flopsy when he was born.
Yes, but because you got banned from this city and assaulted a guard while in jail,
I didn't assault him, I just threw gruel at him.
that's
That's
assault,
assault.
Mackenzie.
No, assault means something different to me.
No. This is all you're getting. I was going to give you more, but because you misbehaved, you only get this. And I leave. I go back into town.
I will hand you your hammer
And gear.
and gear.
Gear doesn't mean nearly as much as hammer. Hammer was Grandpa's.
All of it's just sitting on the deck. You can put it back on when you're comfy.
No, it's the hammer. I'm hugging it close.
Do you go back to the city?
Cuddling the fucker.
Rex?
After
Or do you stay on the ship?
no, I'll be going back to the city with Gregs. Is Sithis going with you, or is Sithis staying here?
So this is still coming with me because I have something I need to do.
Okay. Stay.
I'm also bringing Argent with me. Yes,
The shaman guy.
my shaman kobold.
I thought the shaman was on the.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, he's with us right now.
Okay.
He's the healer, so he stayed with y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. It's his followers. I don't give a fuck.
Where are you going?
I'll go with them.
I'm going to tell Argent to
Damn
think
Mackenzie.
of where his original tribe is located. Think very, very hard on it. And I cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. You get a mental image.
Great! Once I have that mental image, alright, we're going to go visit your family. Ferrix, would you like to come with?
Sure. Where are we going?
I cast Teleport.
Y'all blink to an island way the hell out at sea.
Okay.
You're standing in a smoldering ruin. Like it's still actively smoldering. There's still heat radiating off of everything.
Okay. What kind of check is this going to be to know what happened? Or if this is just volcanic activity.
Investigation?
Okay, that's
guys want
not
some of
the
that?
highest. Oh, actually, I rolled pretty good. That is a 23.
18.
You're both aware there was definitely a fight here. It looks like one kobold tribe raided another. Most of the kobolds that are dead are male.
Yeah, mostly warriors, I'm sure.
There's a couple like females and kids that are dead,
Mm-hmm.
but not many.
We've been
Everything that was nailed down
Is gone.
is burned.
Yeah.
Everything that wasn't nailed down is
Yeah.
gone or smashed.
Yeah. Okay. And this is the general location for their tribe.
This is
Or this is the location.
Couldn't Mackenzie have come with us for this one?
She could have.
You're still mad at her?
Yes.
Am I out for the campaign now?
No, just today, pretty much.
Okay, I might as well do my homework then.
No, I was trying to make this quick, unfortunately.
didn't expect the DM to just fuck him over.
Yeah. This time.
Argent is furious
Yep.
and is looking at one particular body.
Okay.
Mother, sister, girlfriend.
Apprentice. Young female, shaman apprentice. That he had left as the spiritual leader of the tribe since he was having to travel with y'all.
Yeah.
Normally, they wouldn't kill the shaman. She must have fought back hard.
Or it was a message.
Argent, what other tribes would have done this?
The Blackfoots.
And where are they?
That way.
We're going to pay them a visit. One that they're not going to enjoy.
Appreciate it. I'll lead the way. And he begins to run.
Yep.
On all fours.
Okay.
And as he runs,
Following. So.
you hear him chanting in a language that is not
Not draconic.
draconic, not common. But there's common words in it. And there's draconic words in it, but it's like a lot of mixed up shit.
Is there any primordial or celestial?
Yes. And infernal and abyssal.
This is like dark speech.
It is.
Lots of
And-
different ways to say hate, no ways to say love.
Yeah.
As they run, you see a slow build up and glow as more and more spirits are pulled into the area
Oh shit.
What level is he?
Not very high.
Oh.
using a ritual.
Yeah. Don't need to be a high level to do rituals. It
And
just
selling
takes a
the
lot of
soul.
time.
I mean,
After maybe 30 seconds, you hit the edge of the village because you're running pretty quick.
Some of us have to run a little bit slower so that way he can lead the way.
you just have to
And
walk.
Yeah.
as you hit the edge of the village is where you see the glow really come into visual, and you start to see the spirits of kobolds following along.
Mm-hmm.
About a half hour hiking through the forest along this cliff face, you see a cave with a couple of kobolds standing guard outside.
Okay. Argent, give me 30 seconds. That's all I need.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to walk up. I need both of them to make saves for Draconic Presence.
Monster manual.
It's a wisdom saving throw, and I don't think kobolds have a very high wisdom.
Giants, gnomes, goblins, golems, harpies, lycans, H, I, J, K. You said it's a wisdom?
Yep. DC of 23.
No.
Cool. They are terrified of me
Mm-hmm.
as I am approaching.
So much so that they just kind of both black out and hit the ground.
Was that
I'll-
really necessary?
Yes. I walk up to one, shake him awake.
He shits on your foot.
That's fine, but he's awake now.
Nasty.
Run and tell the others, surrender now and all of your deaths will be swift. If you fight back, well, more fun for me. Bye now. And I send him off running.
He screaming runs in.
I drag the other one over to Argent, drop him. Here's your first.
He pulls out a bone dagger, which you recognize as dragon bone.
Yep.
Carves the guy's chest open as the guy wakes up screaming, and pulls the guy's heart out and eats part of it and throws part of it in the fire, still chanting the whole time. You see his body.
Back up, and now he's a zombie.
Follow along.
That's just weird.
And I just step out of his way.
Thank you. And he begins to stalk in, and ghosts flood ahead of him.
Yep.
As you enter the cave, it noticeably gets colder.
Mm-hmm.
I made that point.
You what?
Sorry, I'm muttering to myself.
Oh, okay.
I made a really good point, this guy says. I didn't realize I said that.
Ah,
Love when that happens.
As you get deeper in the cave, you find more and more kobold corpses.
Yep.
That are
ritualistically sacrificed.
no, they're just kind of dead with these looks of horror and fear on their faces.
Ghosts got to
Yeah,
him
the
first.
ghost got to him first.
He begins carving out hearts.
Yep.
And raising bodies until he hits his limit, which is like 20.
Yeah. Not including the summoned ghosts.
Yeah. You get to the main encampment, because the shambling corpses trigger traps as you go.
Yep.
So, y'all don't get hit by anything.
And we're just sauntering at the back.
When you walk into the main area, it is lit by bonfire light and rush torches.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little smoky. There is a crowd of kobolds, like, penned up in a corner of female and children.
I tell Sithis go break open the cage.
And there is a single kobold fighting back the ghosts.
Looks like the leader.
Very much a shaman. But also very much wearing a medallion with 5 heads on it.
While he's fighting the ghosts, I'm just gonna walk up to him. With, all the ghosts still there,
Fail.
ignoring me. Failed his fear save.
Yep. He turns to run.
Okay. I do. I cast Hold Person.
Whole person?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Hold Monster.
What's my save?
23.
What kind? Wisdom, con?
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
I think I failed.
Yeah. So he gets to freeze in his tracks, paralyzed as I saunter up to him, bend down just slightly to his level. You can tell Mother I say hello when you get to her in the abyss. I tell him in Draconic and then slice his throat with my dagger.
Okay.
Sure, I do more damage than his hit points.
He has 15 hit points.
Yeah, and I'm doing triple damage because it's the only attack I'm making.
Yeah.
So,
a kobold
I
den
sent
of
his-
50 kobolds is now dead.
yep, I sent
Another
their shaman
kobold den of-
straight to hell.
Another kobold den of 70 kobolds has now been massacred.
Yep. Again, I keep my crew happy.
And
And a slight against my crew is a slight against me, and
Yeah.
I don't go with that.
so, yeah, he, after they free all of the women and kids, they loot everything.
Yep.
That's not nailed down. And then they just kind of gather near the exit.
Yeah. So,
Let's roll for the group and see if they shit themselves in fear.
oh no, I can choose who has to make that.
You hadn't turned it off yet, and it's like 120 feet.
That's fair.
They're shitting themselves in fear and awe.
Okay.
Um,
I turn off the Draconic Presence, and I drop the altar self.
most of them have hit their knees.
Yeah.
There's definite reverence and fear, worship happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's not surprising.
So, turn to the now rescued group. You can go back to living your lives as you were, if you see so fit, though without any warriors, I don't expect you'll survive very long.
We have a sister tribe, he tells you. We'll take them there.
Any of
Well-
the wounded? Are there any wounded women or children?
There are.
I will go through and start.
I'll have some
Yeah, they all
Sith
have
using
They all have some minor scrapes and bruising.
Is they're using my healer's kits
So,
I'll have
for healing.
Sith is also using his lay on hands.
yeah. You're not talking about very many hit points per person. So.
2 or 3.
That's why I'm using healing kits instead of like our
Yeah.
cure wounds rolls.
Yeah.
Because my healing kit
Well,
can still do quite a
I
bit.
have another option for them, including the sister tribe. They can come with us. Obviously, it's safer. Pays very well. Food is always guaranteed.
And we can teach you to fight.
We can teach them to fight. We can teach them to survive much better than they do already.
On Nike, sir?
On Nike.
We'd be willing.
Wonderful. Well then.
DM question.
Yep.
How are you going to get more than 8 people to the ship that is several days away?
I just gotta go get the ship.
So you're going to take them to the sister tribe first.
Yes, take them to the sister tribe first.
It takes you about an hour walking to get there.
Yeah.
Um,
Which I'm walking around in the half-dragon form now. Entirely.
yeah, when you walk into the sister tribe, there's definite reverence. towards
Bronze
you.
half-dragon just sauntering in
Yeah, there's definite reverence
With a
towards you,
fairy.
but it's
with a fairy.
not the way the ones following you
Mhm.
look at you.
It's the reverence of, hey, there's a fucking dragon in our presence.
Yeah. There's a messenger from a dragon in our presence.
Yes.
This kobold is also wearing the 5-headed emblem.
Yeah.
Shaman comes out and greets you.
I will give the shaman a small bow.
Greetings, messenger.
Greetings to you, shaman.
I see members from our sister tribe.
Yes. I was on my way there to visit them when we found signs of an attack.
Signs? That was a lot more than just signs.
Yes. Unfortunately, these are the only survivors. But
So you're more than welcome here.
I will guarantee the ones that did this are now in the abyss.
Sent to the mistress, huh?
Yes.
Good.
And I've come with a proposition to you all. Your island is fairly small, from what I can tell,
True.
and if there's this much infighting, it's obviously not very safe.
Hi, buddy.
But what I am willing to do for you is give you space on one of my ships or on the island of Nike, which I have recently acquired.
You?
Well, shit. There goes the bunnies. You're dumping a bunch of.
No. I haven't gotten there yet.
There'll be enough room for both of them.
Now,
There really is.
this is a very large island, but you will have to be sharing some of the space. There's a major city there that is our main base, as well as some space dedicated to some Harengon.
That you're not allowed to eat.
Good luck.
Well, if they're...
If they attack the Harengon, they're gonna deal with Mackenzie.
Yeah, probably. Anyways,
The good luck on you're not allowed to eat them
good luck anyways.
is kind of counterintuitive there, bud.
But,
Okay, I understand where you're going with it, but that threw me off.
My toes
But
are
there
just-
is, where we found Argent's tribe, an air tower. They were going to be making it their base, and as I know you a lot are very ingenuitive, they could use all the help they could get. Currently it's controlled by the guild with our say-so, but I'm sure they would welcome the help.
It's safe, and we're guaranteed food.
And pay.
Shinies?
Lots of shinies.
We do lots of shinies.
1 minute. Turns, and in Draconic yells for all the elders to get the fuck over here.
Which we understand, because we speak Draconic.
Obviously. But not all the kobolds speak common.
That's true.
Well, we could have talked in.
Yeah, I would have been
Draconic
having
all the
this
time.
conversation in Draconic, because I know
Probably.
Huh. My
But-
chimes in would also have been in Draconic.
But that doesn't mean anyone but the shaman was paying attention.
that. Yes.
Fair.
The elders all come over. Shaman tells them what you've offered. Asks if anyone has reason to disagree. One pipes up. These are our ancestral lands. Why are we giving them up?
Yeah, well, that's a valid point.
Fair. But ancestral lands are not. It's not safe. Food isn't guaranteed.
We can guarantee that.
We can guarantee both. And I pull out 5 gold coins and hand it to the one that is disagreeing. That is a very, very, very minuscule amount of what you'll be getting.
You see all of the other heads slowly turn and stare at this guy. Just like, there's 8 of them, and they're all, including the shaman, there's 8 of them. 7 are staring at the 8th.
And I pull out my personal bag of coin. It's like this big. Just jingle it. This is what we normally carry.
You see him pocket the 5 and just settle quietly on his heels. It's like he's not arguing that same. He's just
Plus,
My foot doesn't move any further, buddy.
why stay here on a tiny island when you have a big island that I am offering? And why argue with a god?
Ugh, this again?
you see some confused looks.
You have
Do
minor
you
amounts of
release
divinity.
your aura?
Yes.
Shaman sensing it, realizing, oh shit, you actually do have divinity. You aren't a messenger.
It's very minor amount, but it's there.
Turns and literally just shoves the staff into the complainer's chest, and you just see lightning arc through him. Pulls the gold out of the guy's chest, pulls his loincloth up, pisses.
You've insulted a god. This is what you get.
Kicks the corpse aside, calls for everybody to pack their stuff, pack everything. We're getting ready to go. It's going to take us a few days.
That's fine, because it's going to take us a few days to get back here. With transportation.
We'll be ready by that time.
Actually, I think I can help with that. We hit level 16.
Yes, we did.
And you said, at 16, I could turn my dread ship into an airship.
Mm-hmm. It's not here.
But she can summon it wherever she wants.
It appears sitting next to you.
It's a big
We're
airship.
in a cave.
No, you're.
Oh, we were walking outside for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one wasn't in a cave. The Blackfoot was in a cave.
Oh,
The other two, the sister tribes, were both outdoors with like tents and
okay.
think teepees and frickin'
Okay.
stick and grass
Yeah,
houses.
trying to build smaller huts.
Yeah.
A little more permanent if they can.
Yep.
Okay, never mind then.
That's why the one was burned down.
Yeah. Because it was outside.
Yeah.
Easy to burn.
Yeah. So,
Airship.
airship is suddenly in the middle of town, filling up pretty
Well,
much the
It
entire...
would have been like up a little bit.
But it's in the middle of town, filling up pretty much the entire sky of their little tiny village.
I can help.
Okay.
You see ropes being cast over the side, and some of your crew
Ghostly crew.
poking their heads over.
Yeah.
We need to come help.
Would be helpful.
And they drift over the side.
Ferrix, can I leave you and Argent in charge of dealing with this, and we'll meet you back at Nike?
Sure.
Wonderful. I grab hold of Sithis and teleport. Back to Nike.
You're not going back to your ship?
You're right. I need to go back to the ship first. So I'll teleport back to the ship.
Okay. Joe.
Yo.
Pink. There is a Grax and a Sithis standing
Suddenly
on
on
the deck in front of you while you're still busy hugging your...
With
Oh, that almost gets him swung at.
with no Ferrix and no
It's
Argent.
not like... It's like you to me distant. Pops into existence.
Right, but I'm pink. It gets about that far from Sithis' groin before I finally bring it to a stop. Remember, he's big, I'm small.
Yes. But you do recognize them. Grax
Right.
is not hiding himself currently.
No, not at all.
Okay. So we're gonna go visit my people now.
Yes.
Cool. They get an island, right?
Yes.
Good.
You will have to share it with some kobolds.
Why?
It's a very small tribe. Don't worry about it. They're not going to take up hardly any space. At
And there's
most,
already kobolds on that island.
they're taking up the air tower, which we own.
Okay, they can have the fucking tower. They'll stay in one spot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they don't
Cool.
travel.
If their
We're
tribe gets too
nomads.
big, they leave the island entirely.
We're nomads. We spread our wild carrots. I was trying to think of a different word. We spread our wild carrots.
Elsewhere.
Heirloom carrots.
Mackenzie, think of where your tribe's going to be at this time of year. Think really, really hard for it.
No, it's like... Okay, I would say it's crystal clear, but the way her brain works, it's kind of foggy.
Yeah. I'm still casting Detect Thoughts.
Yep, you get it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm detecting your thoughts now.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
You're detecting both of our thoughts. We're
No,
each detecting
I
thoughts.
have a beguiling mind thing that whenever you try to hit me with that kind of stuff,
It
it's
just
called
gets
beguiling
reflected?
defenses.
It gets reflected unless you let
It
it
gets
happen.
reflexes. I'm not used to those powers. I've never used that power before.
Cool. So I see nothing in Mackenzie's mind.
You see a foggy, rough area, but you see Grax's...
All of my plans. And they're
Grax's-
just rotating so fucking fast.
Grax is planning on killing or subduing
Gods.
dragon gods, is getting your Harengons home to Nike, is getting the Kobolds home to Nike, is...
Figuring out
Figuring
how
out
to
how to
convince
become a god.
Ferrix
So,
things. Figuring out how to
There's
become
two
a
parts
god.
of that she cares about. And that's, he is in fact going to drop them off in a tower and they stay put.
Yes. And,
And
I am
the
in fact
Harengon do
giving
get a
you
spot.
land.
The fact he's turning into an elder god, I don't care. I am focused on bunnies.
Yeah.
Elder god, that's on him.
Yeah. Mackenzie senses like 12 different thoughts all at once and she cares about
She
two
kind of
of
just
them.
goes,
How do you think this much?
it's like, why? You think too much.
I have to think this much, Mackenzie.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You choose to.
Top, bottom, middle.
Anyways,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
well, for now, I need a rest.
If you want, I could just guide you there.
You could.
I
How-
think you can literally
how
find a
far
ship
away
that
is
out. It's going to be about a half-day's flight.
Okay, then I don't need to worry about teleporting.
It's actually easier not teleporting because they may be on the move.
They're going to be on the move. It's daytime.
Yeah.
Right, they're going to be on the move, so he could teleport and they'd have already passed, you know?
So, yeah.
Because she knows a location where they might be.
Now that we have all of the crew, minus 2,
Yep.
which are currently
Ship
taking care of
takes
something
off.
else.
Y'all fly for half a day.
I get you to the path, and then I sort of put you in the direction they would go.
Okay. So now we're looking out for a
You
horde of
eventually
bunnies.
see a dust cloud. It's not like super thick, but it's definitely a cloud that's telling you there's a bunch of people.
Okay.
As you get closer, you can see it is the Harengon. They are traveling.
All right.
On the head of the ship. On the bow of the ship.
So I'm going to fly the ship a little ways ahead of them and
Land.
start to land.
Okay.
I'm making it known that we're getting in their way on purpose.
Okay. Well, because Mackenzie is making herself very visible, where did you send Eas and Flopsy again?
To
Back
try and
here?
find them.
To locate them.
Back
Yeah.
here? Okay, cool.
So Eas and Flopsy are...
They are actually at the head of the column. They
I
are
would
the first
imagine.
ones you notice.
I hop down and run up to Eas and go, "Is he here? Is he here?" I'm assuming he hasn't died in the meantime. Grandpa.
Yeah, he's standing next to him.
Okay, well, Grandpa gets tackled at... I run up, stop, hop to him. Because I don't want to, like, take the top half of my grandfather
Short range
off.
tackle.
Short range, gentle tackle knocks down.
Walk up and does that. Hugs, goes, "Grandpa! I have your hammer! I have your hammer!"
It's very, very obvious to him that you are way stronger than he ever got.
Yes. "I have a place for our tribe."
So we can finally settle some.
Yeah, it's on an island. Whatever. You know how they have lakes? And occasionally they'll have, like, some land in a lake?
Yeah.
Big lake!
Okay.
And,
So
well...
we just need to get on here. And looks at you.
Which I will have taken the Dragonborn form. Coming down.
But there's kobolds on board. Don't worry, they're not... They're passive. They do what he says.
Except for the 15 that follow you.
Except for my warrior cadre of berserkers.
I had to keep her happy somehow.
Thank you.
Yes. Getting on the airship, I will take you all to your new home.
You're a captain, yes? You can
Yes.
officiate?
Yes.
Good. I'm tired of this one dodging what she should have done 2 years ago.
No!
You're getting married today.
Shaman? Not him. Shaman.
We have to finish training the new one.
Fine. When the new one is trained...
No. He can
No,
handle
not
it.
him. Anybody but him. That's weird.
He's an official. He can officiate.
I helped him bring to minor godhood.
Even better.
No, not that God. I follow the... Well... It's complicated.
She's named 6 different spirits on our entire journey.
Okay.
I don't know which one she follows.
Well, sort of the Great Wet Wolf right now. Everybody else in the tribe's going, "The what?"
And Barracks would be bristling if she were there.
Yep.
So,
As
there's...
all this is going on, y'all are standing at the ground next to the boarding ramp. The about 250 members of your tribe, and that's children, women,
Right, women, children, and adults, and
adults,
trackers and hunters and wardens and...
everybody,
Yeah.
are slowly boarding the ship, and they're dragging these little hand carts,
Yeah.
like chariot-style hand carts, but
I'm going to look at them. Hold off on those for a moment. I'm going to lay down the hole.
He's full of interesting tricks.
Put them there. I promise they'll fit.
They load in, bringing each cart in and parking it in neat rows.
There's more than enough space.
Oh yeah, it takes less than a quarter of your space.
Yeah, once all of them are out and all of the carts are in there, pick up the whole and fold it up.
They all board the ship.
Yep. Now, it will be a little bit cramped.
It is a little cramped, but they are small.
Yeah, they're all small, which is why it's only a little cramped.
We're going to do some rolls here.
There's definitely some cuddle piles being formed as they're all just like settling down and relaxing.
She is not going to be able to outdo this. Yeah, no.
What?
So she bypasses Grandpa and goes to Sir Eus and says, "Let's wait." In short, in Harengon, nobody fucking understands what she's saying.
Nope.
Except your grandpa.
Except your grandpa.
Well, I mean, other than the other Harengon, but
Yeah.
not these.
I'm
Yes.
not there.
Don't understand it.
Not these.
I picked up some words at this point, but
This
not
is
enough
this
to
is
understand.
more of a complex conversation.
Yeah.
Not you understand mostly the 4-letter words.
Yes.
And things that involve death of enemies.
Yes.
Um,
Because that's what she normally screams, so those are the words I've picked up at this point.
right. This is
My foot's
marital
not moving
stuff.
Further, and he keeps rolling further onto it.
So, in short, she's saying, let's refrain from marriage until the shaman is prepped. Because,
Your grandfather isn't gonna wait.
so, Sir Eus rolled insight. He
Yeah.
smoked the shit out of Mackenzie. The insight that he gets is that she is honest. That she is not trying to dodge the wedding altogether, but she would rather be married by a Harengon like her family before her. This is a tradition that she doesn't want to break.
You can also tell Grandpa is very annoyed with you.
So, Sir Eus approaches and says, "Sir, I understand. I chased her down specifically for this. Through lands of strange people in big puddles. But, and some reason she thinks that she was feeding a dog that was shaped like a turtle. I don't understand it. She has her own way of thinking. But in this case, I think she is being honest. She would prefer to be married the way her parents were, and the way you were married, and the way your parents were. And not by the guy who's borderline psychotic."
This is all in Harengon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't understand any of it. I think it's a compliment.
It is a compliment. For your character, that would be a compliment. More or less.
Anyway, he finally agrees, though he's annoyed about it.
Sir,
He's
Just-
he's
it's easy.
fine. He stumps up the ship. Let's get this off the ground so we can get back on the ground sooner than later.
Yeah, this is... It sucks. And,
And it's
I don't
weak.
care what Flopsy has said about his girlfriend and who he plans on marrying. She wants to kill him if he tries.
Which Flopsy is standing on the deck looking around very concerned.
Because
Flopsy,
Ferrex
what's the
isn't
problem?
there.
Because Ferrex isn't there.
Neither Spectra.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, where'd you go? Oh no, I scared her off. Please, I didn't scare her off.
As I'm getting up there, don't worry, I just sent her on a quest for me.
Mackenzie's
Well, I
like,
don't like that.
Flopsy, so you know that thing that Sir Eus and I have? He's like, yeah, like with Ferris. She's like, never. You know,
Just walks away.
that goof. You know, George over there, the guy who's been crushing on Mackenzie since he's old enough to get an erection. That's where you are. He's like,
About this time,
oh,
one of your aunts,
okay.
Flopsy's mom, comes walking up. grabs him by an ear. I already picked out your wife and drags him out.
But she can't fly!
She's just dragging him back to the family.
Okay. So all the Harengon are on board.
Everybody's on board. The ship can take off.
Okay.
It's gonna take you like a week
Yep.
to get back to Nike.
Yep.
It takes you like 5 days.
I can sort of speed up the process with Gust of Wind.
So it'll take you 5 days.
Because I can cast it 5 times, or 6 times a day. I can currently cast it 5 times today.
So that's gonna happen. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
My bladder is full.
So. No, you're not going to marry me. No, you're not going to marry Flopsy. I mean, if you really desperately want to.
I am pretty sure Ferrex desperately does not want to.
But you owe the aunt.
I
You
mean,
know.
if it
I
makes
will thank the aunt.
if it makes Mackenzie feel any better, when her grandfather said all of that, it did take Grax back a little bit. Like, he was kind of surprised by the whole notion entirely.
About marrying her?
Yeah, like, hey, you're an officiant, do this.
You made the guy who's really good with words speechless.
Wait, you mean I could have married the two and he could have tamed her ass this whole fucking time?
Yeah, it's like, I could have done this since the beginning? This is the first I'm hearing about this.
By design. But that's... Actually, that's more by Eos's design. Because Mackenzie
Is hard-headed.
is hard-headed and doesn't understand politics at any level. Other than, I hit you harder, therefore I'm in charge.
Yeah. And as smart and wise as Grax is, he doesn't know everything.
And there are ways to surprise him.
Yeah.
I just realized I have a total of all the series I have. Actually, no, I have 2 of them that are complete on that. No, 3. I have the Divine Comedy, The Hobbit, and then the Company of Glass. I have all 3 of those.
So, after 5 days of sailing through the skies,
Yes.
y'all are coming in from different angles. You're coming south, and you're coming from the west. So y'all can actually spot each other as y'all are coming up towards port, because y'all are within 15 minutes of each other.
Mm-hmm.
You're first, you're second.
Yep. I slowly land on the water. Let them know we're coming.
Both ships hit the water. Steam cloud. Fog cloud.
Yes. Has a ship now.
This is getting out of hand.
Flopsy's
Now there are
like,
2 of them.
See, she has her own place now. Flopsy's bride-to-be is...
Devastated.
Literally has him by the ear.
Uh,
Why are you looking at other women?
Ooh.
I was going to say is more devastated, but hopeful. Because Mackenzie has spent those days sitting Flopsy down and comparing George and her relationship to Flopsy
And Ferrex.
and Ferrex. And every once in a while, a gentle, by Mackenzie's standards, thwack upside the head.
So only at half strength.
So
No,
followed by a
at
healing.
like, but that's good, 15 strength for her.
Yeah.
So, especially if you give her that belt, she'll be at 36.
Followed by Eos laying on hands.
Right? Eventually, let's see here. Do I use my strength modifier for this particular persuasion?
Sure.
Are you giving me the belt?
We didn't buy the belt.
Oh.
No, we didn't have to.
You
We
looted the
got
belt.
it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, you definitely have the belt.
Okay, so what's the modifier for 36? 18? Something
Hold
like that?
on. 10.
So
No,
30 is
11,
plus 10.
13.
12, 13. Yeah.
So I have a plus 19 to persuasion. No, plus 17 to persuasion.
Currently.
For this one.
Apparently, I'm rolling lucky. Fuck. I was like, roll a 1, and I'm like, apparently it's not getting through.
He's too thick-skulled.
No,
Even for
I
Mackenzie's
still
hits.
rolled a fucking 1.
Maybe you want to roll a different die. There's a pretty blue one
His
right there.
total is based on I need Flopsy.
It's under.
Yes.
Yes.
Insight. 3, 16.
So, I rolled a 4, but that with the... After the second time, because it was lucky, it was a 1 and then a 1.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming day 2 that she's sitting there yelling at him about this. Which, depending on Constitution, we both got levels of exhaustion, because when I say day 2, I mean I've been sitting him down and not talking. I've been talking 24 hours until he fucking gets it.
They're just yelling at him the whole time. Everybody's probably getting levels of exhaustion from the constant yelling.
Well, see, here's the thing. Mackenzie
Can't
screams
fucking
when she's
sleep.
in battle. When she's mad or frustrated or for some reason feels that somebody can't understand her, she's very quiet.
Buddy, my foot does not move any further. You cannot roll further back onto me.
And it's like, look, I'm gonna get... My foot is only so long before it starts coming out your mouth.
Dude, I've got a dog.
I know, but that's like the kind of shit she's saying.
Oh, okay.
So
You do get through to him to some extent.
eventually, I mean, I could
He
take
is-
10 and get there.
Yeah.
He is very disappointed. His new wife-to-be,
It's a perfectly good bunny. She will bear him many young.
grabs him by the ear, drags him with her back over to the family, forces him to sit down, wraps his arms around her, and sits on him. Annoyed. Not with you, with him.
No, that's the Mackenzie going, someone's got to convince him.
I mean, technically, I probably could at this point. I've got a really high persuasion.
I probably could. I just don't care enough.
When you can clearly see the ship, you see Flopsy being held by a female bunny who's sitting on him.
Oh, thank God. That's her first thought.
Y'all pull into port.
Yep.
They have people waiting for you guys.
Giant fog clouds. It's our signature at this
Yeah.
point.
And now there's two of them.
Yeah, from two different directions. They're really confused. Yours is
Cast mirror
fog.
image on the ship.
Yours
It's just
is steam.
thick steam.
They look the same until you get up close.
Yeah.
No, one goes straight up, the other one drops and rolls.
Yeah.
So, they do see y'all, pull in, pull up to the docks.
Yep.
Dock. Gangplanks go down. People start unloading. Kobolds start getting off. Harengon start getting off.
Sir Eos alerts the docks that he promises Mackenzie is the outlier and not the norm.
Seeing how the rest of the Harengon are behaving, it's fairly obvious to everybody.
He just starts with that. He just starts with that. Because there's 200 and something these rabbits.
250 a yell.
And then even the berserkers that defend the tribe, she's still the outlier. They don't know if she hit her head, she fell out of her mom's belly, something like that. Some reason she's slightly more violent than the rest of them.
Yeah. And Argent would be explaining to the new kobolds that they have to be on very, very good behavior that's not like what they're typical to, because otherwise everybody gets in trouble.
Just stay together. Follow us out of the city.
Yes.
He leads the kobolds towards the hangar. Like they all have their packs and their carts.
Yeah. It's going to take them a while to get there anyways.
I'm assuming you throw the hole up on a wall so they can just wheel things out.
Yeah.
Some of them, for like my personal family, demiplane. And however many people can hold that, because I'm assuming that...
Oh, your demiplane can hold your entire tribe.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay, then that's how they're going to do their luggage.
Okay.
And the various treasures and trophies that the various people have.
Yeah.
You think I'm a pack bunny? A whole tribe full of pack bunnies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once everything is loaded into various
locations
or walked out of various locations, the kobolds as a essentially like 4 wide line
Column.
head out of the city and head towards the hangar.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're just kind of keeping watch over everything with Sithis.
For now, I
Spectra,
will be following the
Ferrex.
kobolds towards the tower eventually.
The bunnies are dropping their stuff in your plane, but then they're coming out. And
That's
they're
the
like,
idea.
Yeah.
That's
like-
basically the luggage holder.
They're looking around, talking to shopkeepers, finding things that they need, tools, stuff like
Right.
that, repair stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Talking to the blacksmith, talking to general goods.
They'd be more about trading things that they would find and make on the field.
Yep.
But they would need metal. They would trade probably mostly things made of animal hides,
Yep.
bone, what have you, for metal tools.
Or even just raw ingredients, raw materials. But yeah, no, like I'm saying, they're like kind of scattering throughout the city, doing their business.
Does the shaman have a master?
I know the master passed away,
Oh.
so grandfather is teaching everything to the apprentice
As best he can.
as best he can.
Mackenzie has some magical knowledge given to her by the great wolf.
There's also a shaman with the kobolds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Which is what I was going
has
to
an
suggest.
entirely different oral history and set of traditions.
Yes.
That's being taught by grandfather, but magic can be taught by a kobold.
Yes. The
Because they
processes are the
understand-
same,
The magic is similar. for the
Fair,
two.
but
but the tradition is different.
right. But it's the same thing that every spellbook has to be deciphered before it can be transferred, because different patterns and different spells.
Yes.
Now Mackenzie can't teach any of that shit.
Well, shamans don't do written.
Yeah. It's all passed down.
It's oral passed down, which is why grandfather's teaching most of it, because he knows all of it. He's the oldest member of the tribe.
The thing is that
He
I
just
was,
can't use the magic.
even outside the magic, she wanted to spend a lot of time with the new
I mean, if you're
shaman.
chilling with him, that's fine.
Because she's bringing up where her next progression is going to be. She wants to spend a lot of time with the shaman, because the shaman is going to be the one who does the storytelling, the oral traditions, what have you, officiating over those traditions.
Yep.
She is going to explain her trials and bring out each trophy, explain the story behind it, as would be traditional of a trailblazer, and she is going to don't drop that. She's going to, like, this was my first trophy. It was for this at the Great Centipede Spirit. Here's my second trophy, third trophy, fourth trophy. And going through her oral tradition, her journeys, where she's gone, what she's done, and that she has found an appropriate land, and
Which, outside the city,
There's a lot of land.
is a lot of land.
and that the land belongs to the tribe.
The farmland
Where
obviously
they
belongs to
pick it
people who...
belongs to them.
But
Right.
past the farmland, it becomes forest and plains
Right.
and
Well, I mean,
cliffs.
farmland they're familiar with. They've bumped into settlements and they do that regularly. But
So it's very clear
Where-
that there's territory that is not owned by anybody.
Yep. Where they
Past the
decide to settle
farms.
belongs to them.
there you go.
Officially, we all own the entire island, but wherever they decide to settle is their space.
That would be made. It's clear to Mackenzie.
It's clear to grandfather and
And it is.
This
and she
is all
is
being talked about by the group to him
okay.
and the shaman.
Yeah, and I explained that we own the island. It will never ever go away from the Harengon. The Harengon now have a permanent place to live and roam.
And they can also begin to learn sailing.
Yes.
If they are willing to put people on your ship,
Yes.
if they're willing to put Harengons on some of their ships, which y'all, neither of you have filled out your ships. You don't have full crews.
No, we're running on skeleton crews.
You really
Well,
are.
My airship,
Your airship is...
Your airship is
I'm
literally
talking
running
about
on a
your
skeleton
ship.
I had 27 people for it.
Yes.
That's enough to run it.
It can handle 50.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we just have to put more recruiting
Yeah.
papers up.
But there's a whole tribe of people who are gonna want to wander on some
So
degree,
there's-
but they need to learn how to
Oh,
first.
yeah.
There's the providers. Those would be the farmers, the hunters, what have you. The wardens. They're the ones who protect the trailblazers. Mackenzie was a warden, became a trailblazer as necessary because the tribe just got big. Trailblazers go out and find new lands. Wardens defend the tribe and keep the predators away because they're ultimately omnivores, primarily vegetarian. So they would get rid of packs of wolves, bad shit.
Which
Right.
there's still plenty on this island anyways.
And there would be the providers, which are the farmers. They don't know fishing,
But they can learn.
They can learn it.
right? They are, but they're the people who hunt down the appropriate veggies.
There's also among the farmer types there is beekeeper types who
For their roaming apiaries.
Yep.
And then
Which
there's
is
the
probably
craft.
on like 2 carts.
it's on carts.
Yeah.
Then the artisans.
Yeah.
And the artisans make up the labor caste, as it were.
And that's also where the mercantile types are.
Well, let's make that a separate one.
Yeah.
You've got the keepers, the shopkeepers.
Yep. So
And the artisans.
they scatter throughout the city and then slowly gather back up as the course of the day, because y'all got here pretty early in the morning. Everybody heads out in the evening, afternoon time frame to get outside of the city, because obviously they don't want to spend money on inns
Right.
if they don't have to.
Yes.
She's gonna hang with Ias throughout the day, and the shaman when she can.
Yeah.
And once everybody's like off doing whatever they're needing to do, and then gathering again, I'm going to follow the group of kobolds with Argent.
They headed out almost immediately.
That's fine.
It took them like
I
an
can
hour
catch
to
up.
get all of them out.
I can catch up quickly.
But yeah. So they're
So I
and
will do that.
it's- It's like half a day
Yeah.
travel to the hangar.
Because I
Because
will.
there's total between the tribe and the survivors, right around 100 kobolds.
Yeah. I'm going to stop at the guild on the way as I'm getting ready to leave.
Fern, seeing you walk through the door, oh good, you're home.
Yes.
Welcome home, Island Lord,
Thank you.
Island Lady.
Thank you.
So,
Shit.
You can yell at her some more, by the way.
She's not with y'all.
not yet.
Oh yeah.
I'm
She's not
avoiding
really-
Fern because I disappointed Fern.
Yes.
Speaking of, you'll have more to be disappointed in Kenzie about.
What now?
She assaulted a guard and is now banned from wherever we were.
Yes. She can never return there.
I just attacked him with gruel.
And knocked him out with it.
Nearly decapitated.
Nearly
him with it.
decapitated a guard with a plate of gruel.
It's his problem. He needs
Anyways.
to oomph up. Eat some veggies.
So yes, you will have a lot to yell at Mackenzie for.
We'll have a conversation later.
On the other hand, all of her tribe is now on the island.
Okay.
They will not be settling in the city. They're currently in the city, though. So you may have a large influx of Harengon for a day or two.
That would explain why I kept seeing bunny heads come through the door.
Yes.
There's probably a few trailblazers and
That
well,
stopped.
now wardens.
Some of them may be joining the guild. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's a few of them who stopped by and like updated their cards and stuff like that.
On top of that, we found another tribe of kobolds, which are currently heading to the air tower. I will be heading there myself to explain the situation, but they would like to live there,
Okay.
and they will be assisting with anything they need to.
Okay.
Because it is a safe spot, and that's what they would like.
So she pulls out a crystal, sends a quick message.
Well,
The only issue is that most of them only speak Draconic, so...
That's fine.
while we are here, we had a few ships that commissioned quite a bit of merchant work while we were gone.
Yes.
How much?
The merchant guild would have that.
Okay.
We'll stop by there. You can stop by there. I have to take care of the kobolds.
Okay.
Vern had to stop Flopsy from trying to slap down an obviously suicidal quest.
Probably.
Try to go in
Oh
a
no,
place of
Flopsy didn't even make it into the guild. His soon-to-be wife has him by the.
What are all the Harengon women violent?
They're
Apparently.
stronger than the men.
Some female bunnies do get very, very territorial, aggressive. So if he is her territory, she can get very,
She'll stop at nothing to keep him right there.
and she can get aggressive about those who invade said territory, or try to.
And you go squish.
I would, but also
You would agree with her.
I would agree with her so much.
You are not his.
Once she has that conversation with you, things will change. But right now, as far as she is aware, there is a hussy who is stealing her husband to be,
Yeah,
and she needs to have a fight. But
I would not
he's
go very
being
well
an
for her.
idiot,
And he's currently priority.
so she's trying to get him away, so she can secure him somewhere, so she can have this fight without him being present. So she's essentially got him like by the scruff and is like marching him almost immediately out of the city.
She could even hire. She could even ask Mackenzie. Keep hold of him.
She probably
He
would have at
is
some point.
Grandfather, some of the family. Like, the people who don't do the normal shopping are all getting out of the city and just getting their stuff together and going.
The wardens.
The ones who normally handle shopping and stuff like that are scattered throughout the city. Some of the trailblazers and wardens have stopped by the guild to update their cards, so hey, we're here now.
To be fair, Trailblazer would be a temporary thing pulled from the wardens.
Yeah.
Because the Trailblazers are there to find new lands.
But I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
they're updating their stuff.
Right, they're
And then
barbarians.
they're heading out. They're not. They are very aware that they are in a new place, and that there is a lot of them,
And they need to find.
and they need to behave such that their new neighbors are not going to be annoyed.
Yeah.
Because most of them are not Mackenzie.
But Mackenzie is the representative
So far.
that everybody knows of Harengon.
Yes.
Why
While
don't we-
everyone understands Mackenzie from the tribe, and they're like, we have to show an entirely different thing.
Extra
They've
good
seen-
behavior to point
they've
out that she's
seen
weird.
Eos, they've seen Flopsy, they've seen Mackenzie. So they're trying to show more of the Eos behaviors
And less
than
of
anything
Mackenzie.
else.
And less of Mackenzie.
And not the overly horny, obsessive
Of
Yeah,
Flopsy, or the
Murder hobo Mackenzie.
right.
Blender. Murder blender.
But Eos, nice, honorable, pleasant individual.
And that's how the tribe is trying to portray themselves as
Mostly that's
good, honest Harengon who
Just
are
try,
respectful of other people.
trying
and
to
don't
make it day to
shotgun
day.
coins in their face.
Good, honest Harengon that are just trying to make it day to day.
Yes.
I would say they're mostly somewhere between neutral and lawful good.
Yeah.
Mostly lawful good in the fact that they have strong sense of tradition, more and honor more than they do have a large body of law.
Yeah. Whereas Mackenzie is chaotic good
Ish.
ish.
Mostly.
Like riding the line of neutral, sort of, but mostly
It's
chaotic.
occasionally falling into it.
Occasionally, but mostly chaotic.
Right now, her alignment follows the availability of carrot tops.
Yes. So,
Yeah, the Harengons buy out a large portion of the fresh vegetables and metal tools
and
in the city.
seeds.
along with a lot of the baskets and like containers.
Probably while all explaining this is not going to be the norm. We don't always need this. It's that
And
we're
they're-
now settling.
They're going to be commissioning a lot of repairs on their existing tools.
Correct.
And their existing carts will need new wheels.
They are stopping by a wagoner and a farrier and
Yeah.
All of these Wainwrights and what have you to
correct.
upgrade and repair their equipment.
Fair.
But for the most part, those who are producers or gatherers who aren't merchants or
The
like
ones with the
wardens.
violent occupations are going out there.
Well, the wardens are all stopping by the guild,
Right.
updating, but the merchants are scattered throughout the city, and a few of the producers are scattered throughout the city. Everybody else went outside, posted up just past the end of the
Oh my
farmlands.
god, that poor fur merchant is catatonic. The only Harengon she knows is the most violent motherfucker she's ever met.
That poor
And
fur
now
merchant.
they're everywhere.
That poor fur merchant barred their door.
Remember, real warriors wear fur.
So,
Gets to the end of the day, the bunnies have all exited the city, including you, and are proceeding into the forest at this point to find somewhere they can settle for tonight.
Right. A base of operations for tonight.
yes.
You have made it
To the tower.
the hangar. I'm assuming you went with which one?
You want to see Flopsy get tortured and have a discussion with his wife so he stops being horny for you? Or go to the hangar?
Which
That
is
one
probably
sounds like a
safer.
better done sooner rather than later. I'll go with the bunnies.
So, as you catch up to the bunnies after having stopped by the guild and talking with Fern for a while, you see Eos and Flopsy and
Flopsy seem to be.
a female bunny with Flopsy who seems to have a very firm grasp on him. And she is staring daggers at you. Because Flopsy gave a very detailed description of you.
It's not surprising.
More detail
Specifying
than he,
specifically certain parts of you that did not involve your face. Other than you have a glorious smile that lights up the room. And a nice set of...
everything.
that would provide much milk to the children.
And hips that would provide lots of children. Yeah, no, it's...
The only thing you lack to be perfect is a tail.
I got wings.
That could be arranged.
No. A nice ball of cotton on her ass. That's all she needs.
Don't you dare, Zachary. I'll just walk. Well, I will poop.
As you start to approach, Eos, you see Eos reach over, grab Flopsy by the scruff. Not by the collar, by the scruff. And pick him up and walk away.
That's fine. I'm here to talk to her.
Flopsy, meanwhile, was complaining the whole time. I finally get to see her again. Why are y'all being so mean to me? Just the whole way out. Just squeak, 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 squeak. You see her getting ready to fight.
I wouldn't.
She
if I were
whips
you.
out her frying pan and, you know.
She whips out a chef's knife.
I would imagine she would have, like, some sort of iron dagger that she would use as a peasant's tool. But yeah,
It's a knife.
yeah.
I wouldn't.
So you're the one he wants to
Mate.
replace me with.
Unfortunately.
Shite. You don't want him.
Not even slightly.
Oh, that makes this so much easier, hon. Let's go straighten his ass out.
If we can, he's been trying since Mackenzie introduced him to us. It's been a while.
My husband-to-be is a fool.
But that's obvious.
From the perspective of the girl, if the girl gives her just like a black eye or something, then Flopsy's gonna go, well, obviously, the stronger, the weaker, I'm gonna go horny for the stronger.
Fortunately, that's not fair.
She explains this to you. Druidcraft could make it look like it. And you know that.
Do, but is
Ego.
it?
Yeah.
Ferrex does have a little bit of an ego.
You have an ego, but you also have a much stronger hatred for Flopsy.
Yeah, that'll win out. Poof.
So when Flopsy sees this, she's standing like triumphant.
He's seen her in combat.
Yes.
He's not seen his girlfriend in combat, so it's worth an insight check.
And a bluff check. Hold on.
Yep.
Let
I
me
can do
roll
that
it.
too.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
rolled at
You're providing
advantage.
an
Oh
18.
fuck.
Oh fuck. She nat 20'd.
So it's whoever stats highest at that point.
I don't have stats for her. What's his?
How about this? We get my stats because I'm aiding.
Okay.
And I can do, hold on,
Yeah,
I can
what's your
do
deception?
my deception is, wrong page.
Oh, way the fuck better than his insight.
Probably.
My deception is 20.
Oh yeah.
23 total.
So,
So,
total of 40.
She won. Ferrex fought fair and square. Not
Right.
for the death, but just like a straight up fight.
Well, yeah, that's how it would be.
Physical fight. And lost to his new bride-to-be.
So you get scowled at and judged weak. He just scowls at you.
Well, like, how could I ever like you?
Right.
And meanwhile,
Thank God.
the young lady marches up to him, grabs him by the
Scruff
tuft, the tuft on his chest, pulls him in, and goes, "You're mine." Kisses him, and turns to walk away, dragging him with.
Oh, not really so much dragging as he's hopping behind her now.
Willingly.
His little tail going nuts.
Ferrex knows he has no more interest.
Oh, thank God.
And she's doing that thing that rabbits do with their ass and it twitches when they're happy.
She is damn near ready to binky.
And now that they're gone,
He
poof,
does.
it goes
think-
away. Next to Sir Ias, it goes away.
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
Ias just looks at you. Thank you so much.
That made things so much simpler. Just to. Now, you
It
can
did.
sleep at night without worrying about a bunny on you when you wake up.
I don't think that was ever a worry, but sure.
Well, that mental image, I apologize, but that mental image is no longer something to be concerned about.
The mental image is no longer a possibility.
Fair. Although I still think the bigger concern here was that as soon as it tries to happen,
He'd
she
be
will
dead.
shoot him in her sleep.
Then
Ias would wake up to a lot of gunshots and
I would
a lot
have
of
less
holes.
blood to clean up.
Yes.
The concern is much less now.
He's my little brother.
Yes, you've mentioned
As
like 6 times.
horny and crazy and stupid as he could be, I appreciate your humility and willing to lose to get him on the right track.
Sure.
I have the harder quest. I have to I have to teach the blender how to read.
It's a perpetual quest at this point.
I don't know. In her perspective, that's nothing. The fact that I had to be humble
Is very challenging.
is very challenging.
Ferrex
But
had to put
teaching
in
her
effort.
to do anything she doesn't want to do is actively dangerous.
That's a you problem.
It is a me problem.
Therefore, not in my purview.
Very much not in your purview.
I think we should call it here.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic stopping point. We are home on Nike. We have the rabbits home. They are getting settled in. The kobolds are home. They are getting settled in. The kobolds who previously were living in the hangar are going to start teaching the new kobolds common and how to work
Yes.
the dock.
Can they fix the crystal?
We don't have the supplies there. That's the issue.
Actually,
You specifically told us we did not have the supplies to fix the big crystal there.
actually,
They
That's
found a
what I was-
mine in the time.
they
that we were gone?
finally found a place that sold the materials needed, and your ship, one of your merchants, brought it back, knowing that it would be something that was needed at some
Okay.
point.
So there is now a steady supply.
So
Of
there
crystals.
is a
As
supply.
long as we don't bombard any more islands full of dragon blood, we're good.
The crystal only got damaged because of one crazy guy.
I thought it was the
No.
It was a mixture of the explosion
No.
from when y'all detonated the freaking.
No, only the ship got damaged from that. The
No.
crystal damage was because we had one cultist who was fucking insane
Oh, I remember that actually.
stab at it with a knife.
Yes. It was.
That's the only damage the crystal has taken.
weakened by the explosion first.
Yeah.
Okay, so our merchanting ships, how much did they profit while we were gone?
We're gonna go with 2.5 million gold.
Okay.
Oh, can I level up my hammer?
Yeah, we were gonna do that anyway.
Cool.
'Twas the plan.
No gold.
So,
Merchant.
are we gonna? Do you roll that normally?
On Nike.
For enchantments, you just requisition.
Channel
Okay,
is
I have
acquisition.
55 requisitions.
Cool. Send us a list
So they
And-
can
And then
remove
we-
the gold.
so we can
from-
remove the gold before next session.
Yeah,
I will print it and hand it to you.
and
That
that's,
works too.
That's all it is. It's for enchantments. We don't have to roll. We just requisition, and they're spency,
Yes.
very spency.
Yes. Which I'm going to have to requisition some for myself.
And then since we're in a different city, I'm gonna roll for lucky again. Just not here because I put the dice away already.
We'll do it when we get home.
You do it during the week. You got
So-
a week.
Because I really want fucking lucky.
You did just hit level 16.
Yeah, but I used that to max out my charisma.
Yeah. So, that is the end of the session. And the end of the recording. We'll be back again next week. Hopefully, as long as nobody gets sick.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, DM. God.
Me too.
Yeah, Joe.
I'm still fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yes, but you weren't like.
So, see everybody next week.